advice. In some quarters, they're saying, go and talk to some of the aggrieved members of the party who believe that some bigwigs, political bigwigs, came to come and take over a few days.
Absolutely. Wow. So much going on. But, that's just on one side. Let's now shift gears to look at what's going on within the APC, with Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo now trending on social media after a TV interview in which he boldly doubles down on his ability to deliver 2.5 million votes in his state for Tinubu in 2027. Now, the governor made these comments during an interview circulating on Thursday, in which he makes it clear that both he and the president have garnered organic support from the state because of everything they've brought to people's lives, in his words. Let's take a look.
To get votes from
Edo State.
How?
Let me tell you, Shay, you were on the street with me for just how many minutes? You can hear people shouting 2.5 million votes. Am I the one shouting? It's already on the street. Everybody is coming to vote for Asewaju that day.
The people of Edo State will vote for Bola Tinubu because of Okpebholo.
Because of the work we are doing. Because of the money Tinubu is releasing to us to work for him. And that is what you are seeing on the street. It has never happened in Edo State like this before.
Now, the governor also came for former presidential candidate Peter Obi, saying that the only reason he won in 2023 was because the previous governor, Godwin Obaseki, was, quote, not working. But there was more from this interview, because the state governor also claimed that the insecurity that the country is experiencing, the killings, the kidnappings, the terror, are all fabricated by the opposition to make it seem like President Tinubu isn't doing well. Let's take a look.
You know that, it's the evil people that creating this insecurity. The more the president tried to stop them, the more, because election is coming, they are bringing them out. They are sponsoring them to come out.
So the insecurity we are seeing today is kind of motivation?
Yes, of course. Are you not aware of this?
Is that a fact?
It's a fact.
That on the opposition?
Opposition are using them.
For what purpose?
Just to make sure that people will say, this president is not doing well.
Now, Dr. Abati, those statements have not been confirmed that, the opposition has any link whatsoever to the uptick in insecurity. But the governor made a number of statements during this interview. But big picture, he seems to be making it clear that, Tinubu is a shoo-in for a second term, juxtaposing everything he said with the fact that Obi only won in 2023 because the former governor wasn't doing well. What do you make of the Edo governor's comments here?
Well, first, Obaseki, when he became governor, I think during his second term, he belonged to the People's Democratic Party. He started as a member of the All Progressives Congress, and then in 2020, he became a member of the People's Democratic Party. Hence our conflict between him and Senator Adams Oshiomhole, who vowed at that time, in collaboration with Governor Okpebholo, to deliver Edo State to the APC. So the contest at that time, you will not expect that Governor Obaseki will go and work for the opposition party. That clarification is important. This is without prejudice to the fact that Governor Okpebholo, who is now there, on the platform of the APC, he won the election on the platform of the APC, has the right to express his opinion. Like all of us, he has the right. You don't have to challenge him on the basis of partisanship. And he has been very clear in this regard in saying that he's a supporter of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that whatever he is achieving for the benefit of the people of Edo State is because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been supporting him. He has said that, so many times, repeatedly. And then he goes on television and he says his commitment, and he had said so also before now, that he will deliver APC for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He and the party chairman of the APC, they've been quoting figures, 2 million votes, 2.5 million votes. Even if the number of voters, legitimate voters in Edo State, is not up to the kind of figures they've been quoting. But what he and the APC in Edo State have been expressing is their loyalty to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And there's something to be said about that. The only subtext that we'll bring up here is that it's the people of Edo State that should be given the free playing field to make their own choice. The people of Edo State should not vote because this is what the governor wants or this is what a particular political party wants. On election day, the enabling conditions should be provided for the people to choose. And the choice of the people should be respected, under every circumstance. Right. But as for his personal opinions, as governor, as a citizen, as a concerned party, is absolutely in order to express his own views. We are also in order, if we so choose, to disagree with him. But let's see the election. Free, fair, no violence, no hanky-panky, and let the people of Edo State decide.
Simple. Free and fair elections. Of course.
Okay, good. So, yes, opinions are free, but facts are very sacred. That's why they call me empirical facts. I want to see where he's going to get the 2.5 million votes from. You see, people should not be deceiving themselves. What's the population of Edo State? 5 million. Population of registered voters, last figure, 2.6 million. So is he saying, out of 2.6 million registered voters, only 100,000 will vote for opposition, 2.5 will vote for. So is he saying that the 2.5 million, thereabout registered voters, or the 2.2 million people that collected their PVC,
and I think we have 100%
will come out to vote? What he's saying is factually incorrect. So let's stop all this overexcitement, partisan jumping around, mumbo jumbo. Because in the last election, I'm going to give you the data of what happened in the last election. Yes, in the last election cycle, you only had a sizable number of those people come out to vote. I think there was just about 600 and something thousand people. They were the accredited voters, and the final valid vote was about over 500,000. So in a place where accredited voter was over 600,000, final valid vote over 500,000, and you see all of a sudden you want to jump to 2.5 million, that's mathematical inconsistency. Ask Mr. Okpebholo himself, how many votes did he use to win the election? Did he get up to 2 million votes to win the election in Edo State? So please, people can get excited and be talking when they're excited, but fact is not your mates. It will humble you. Second fact, with due respect, I think it is very, very annoying, to say the least, when people try to shave our hair in our own absence. The reason why Peter Obi won in Edo State was that there was an Obi wave that swept. Is it because the governor of Delta was not performing when he was vice presidential candidate of the state of the ballot of Atiku Abubakar that Peter Obi beat him to in Delta State? So the Bayelsa, Anambra, and other parts, let me even give him so the Lagos Peter Obi won is because Sanwo-Olu was not performing, Abi. If we want to extend his logic, it's because the governor of Edo State was not performing, that's why Peter Obi won. Right. So the Lagos, the President Tinubu's home states, that Peter Obi beat President Tinubu in the last election, it was because Sanwo-Olu was not performing, because Sanwo-Olu was not performing, Abi. No, there was an obedient wave. We are political watchers. The third one I want to debunk, I think for the life of me, Governor Okpebholo should apologize to Nigerians. Should apologize to the people that have been kidnapped in Ekiti. They're asking $1 billion ransom and a pastor was killed. Should apologize to people in Woro. Should apologize to people that have been faced with insecurity because of this narrative, insensitive narrative change by saying it's the opposition that is causing all of this mayhem. It is the failure of the states to rein in all of this that is happening. And I would like to challenge Governor Okpebholo. Give us your empirical facts that it is the opposition that is causing all of this. See, we can play politics. We use many other things to play politics. Let's not mitigate the pain and suffering of people. You see, when you do that, you lose me. It's not fair. As we speak today, people from Ekiti are still in kidnappers' den. They've asked for 1 billion. We've even lost count of people in kidnappers' den. So, since Boko Haram insurgency started, from the killing of Mohammed Yusuf in 2009, it's opposition that was driving it then, Abi. It's opposition that a lot of people were killed in Agua Rukuba. It's opposition that killed people. It's opposition that keeps shedding blood. It's opposition. No, now. Please, I beg.
Yeah.
Let's not bring partisanship into sensitive issues.
Absolutely.
Okay, footnotes to all of this. Now, when a governor, it's a season of politics, people come up with all kinds of rhetoric. When either the governor or the chairman of the party says, we are going to deliver something, million votes and all of that. Yeah, that may be part of political rhetoric. It may be hyperbolic. But the truth that Nigerians should know is that anybody can quote any figure. The governor of a state or the chairman of a party has no control over INEC voters register.
Right.
It is INEC that will say this is the number of registered voters. These are the numbers we came up with, and these are the people who validly voted.
Right.
So if a politician can quote whatever figure, the issue about figures is that of the INEC, and that's why we keep saying that INEC must be upstanding when it is managing the process. As for the politicization of violence, terrorism, and all of that, again, we have been saying nobody should play politics with human lives.
Right.
But you will recall that the Senate President, Okpebholo, had also made a similar point that during.
Let me be direct with you. Former Vice President Atiku has run 5 times. Peter Obi did very well 2023, had a good showing. Nobody gave him that chance, but he did very well. Got 6 million votes. Kwankwaso built a formidable institution around himself.
Yes. Give it to him.
Exactly, he did very well.
Give it to him.
Now, Rotimi Amechi also is positioning himself, touting his accomplishments while he was governor and even as minister. He built railways and all of that. And I like Rotimi Amechi. He says all the time that nobody can accuse him of any corruption baggage and all of that. But the question is this. Which of these men do you think has the temperament to step down and say, okay, you go, and I'll still support you, I'll back you up, I will not play the role of a spoiler? Which of them?
Honestly, I don't know.
Even your man, Atiku, that you are so close.
I don't know their mind. Atiku has made it abundantly clear that he's ready for anyone.
Okay.
If it's going to be consensus, there'll be procedure for consensus. If he gets it, fine. If he does not get it, life continues. He will support whoever. If it's going to be direct primaries, let's go. He's even prefer direct, but I think he even prefer the election so that we will know this is what Tinubu is running away from. So I don't know. Like I said, Atiku has made a commitment. What's his name? Former governor of Rivers, Rotimi Amechi, has equally made a commitment. I'm waiting to hear the commitment of Mr. Peter Obi. And I think he needs to talk to his people, because I noticed a trend, and I'm surprised that we are going back to that again. For some times, it has gone down, but now we are going back to that place. And I want to send this message to the supporters of Mr. Peter Obi. The earlier they realize that this is not about Mr. Peter Obi, it's about the country, the better for them. His Excellency Atiku Abubakar appeared on Arise Television a few days ago, and he spoke his mind to the world, to Nigerians, and said, I'm going to run. I'm not stepping down for anybody. The first thing they did was to twist it and be saying, Atiku has stepped down for Peter Obi. That does not even... But to now again mount sustained attack on the person of Atiku Abubakar is unheard of. It's unacceptable. It is. Because Atiku and Peter Obi today are members of the opposition. You kept attacking the person of Atiku Abubakar as if he was Tinubu. Energies that should have been channeled on Tinubu so that even if your person emerges, it will be seamless, it will be easier for you. And if Atiku wins, it will be easier and seamless for the opposition. But they maintain a sustained attack on Atiku, not even any other person. Why is that? We don't need this negative energy. And I'm calling on Mr. Peter Obi to talk to his people. Because even if he gets the ticket of the party, he's going to work against him with what these people are doing.
two things flow from what you just said now. Mr. Ayodele Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State, has consistently maintained that the only life, I'm using his word, not mine, the only life in opposition parties is Mr. Peter Obi.
Forget about that noise maker.
No, hold on,
please.
hold on,
no.
Dimeji.
I just dismiss it.
Hold on, Dimeji.
Is a noise maker. I repeat, Fayose is a noise maker. I don't agree with him. He knows he's being used by APC to drive this. These are the kind of narrative they drove in the Four Sisters. ADC will not survive in 3 months. It was this Fayose. Okay, give them 6 months. It was this Fayose. Now, we can never see Obi and Atiku sit down together and conquer. So now they have sat together. Is this a Fayose? He's a noise maker as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to glorify him.
But anyway, why is this pushing?
All right, that last video that I played, I actually played that video because of Black Panther. My brother, Black Panther, who said on this platform repeatedly that Atiku is pretending, there are games they are playing or whatever and all that. I tried to convince him that these satanic people can never be playing games. Atiku don't want anything better about Nigeria. He's selfish and he just wants to work and achieve his satanic ambition. That's all. And his people supporting him. That's what they are fighting for as well. Some of them are supporting him because they hate Peter Obi. Some of them have said over their dead body for Peter Obi to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I believe with this now, my brother Black Panther will stop that rhetoric that, oh, there's a game. Yeah, game. Where? 2027 is around the corner. 16th of January is around the corner. We are still assuming games. When Atiku is serious with his satanic supporters, tell me, why would anyone want Tinubu to leave for Atiku to be our president anyway? Why? For me, I will not support that. Peter Obi or nothing. Yes, you might think I'm selfish. I'm sorry. Peter Obi or nothing. For Peter Obi not to be on the ballot, and Atiku is set to run to remove Tinubu from power, unfortunately, Atiku will not go nowhere. I wonder what is giving these people the belief that they can remove Tinubu with Atiku. Where is that belief coming from? How? How are they going to achieve that? If they set Tinubu and Atiku face to face, Atiku will remove Tinubu. How? Nobody will vote for Atiku. Not only a satanic group of people that will vote for him. Atiku was privileged to be vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He failed woefully. You are now in darkness today in Nigeria. That there's no light. Atiku is part of it. So what are these people talking about? It's crazy. I played that because of Black Panther. Whenever he joined us later, tomorrow, next tomorrow, 1 million years from now, I'm going to draw him back to the words he's always using. They are playing which game? These people are serious. They don't want Peter Obi anywhere. Meanwhile, I have more videos to play, and I'm going to post out a link now so that any of you that want to join us, you can come in. Thank you very much, everyone. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, my lovely mother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us. Abu Azim, my brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Stella, Ima Sevedo, Mother Eugenia, Stephanie Ojek. Thank you, my people. Divine Cross, Victor Oshoma. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thanks for your time, Madam Emmy. Thank you. Oreomi, I can see you right there. Thank you, Mike Akyombare, my brother. Thank you, everyone. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. I'd like us to move on right now. But meanwhile, before we move on to other video, because I have 3 videos here that are still there to watch. But watch this APC guy saying that they have frustrated him after he sold his house and all that, blah, 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 to work for APC. I don't know what's wrong, but listen to him.
Because of them, I sell my house because of that people I stay at home, because of the work I work for APC. See, people always sell me. People always sell me. This is the work I did for APC, and at the end of it, no reward. Rather than the CSA trying to shoot me and nothing will happen. Since yesterday, my children, I don't know where they are. I dropped my children with the CSO. I dropped my children with the CSO and APC because I could no longer take care of them again. I cannot pay school fees anymore. I sell my house because of that people I stay at home, because of the work I work for APC. See, people always sell me. People always sell me. This is the work I did for APC, and at the end of it, no reward. Rather than the CSA trying to shoot me and nothing will happen. Since yesterday, my children, I don't know where they are. I dropped my children with the CSO. I dropped my children with the CSO and APC because I could no longer take care of them again. I cannot pay school fees anymore.
APC, I want to beg you guys for something because this is not nice. To be honest, what you guys are doing to this man is not nice. This guy sold his house. You know, he sold his house to make sure that Tinubu come into power as the president of Nigeria. And now see the way that they treat this man. It's not right. Let's be honest, my people. You know, at least they should catch this man. They should catch him. You know, lock him up for at least, you know, speaking against the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. APC, what you guys are doing is not right. Get this man arrested with immediate velocity. Catch him. How can he be talking down on my president, on our president, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? No, it's not right. This man must be caught, must be arrested. In fact, they're going to take and go Kanu prison. This man, they have to take this man to Kanu prison for talking down on Tinubu. He say he sell his house. His children is nowhere to be found. Nothing. His wife wrong, leave him. Everything is wrong with this man because of Tinubu. Why must you mention the president of the Federal Republic name on this particular matter? This man must be arrested. This is not a joke. They should get him, catch him, for speaking down on the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Where could I catch him? Catch him now. Aguaboa.
The DSS family and go after criminals and armed robbers. This is a country where people are free to hold government accountable and nobody. And if today we allow this kind of level of criminality to happen where people can disappear, imagine what will happen. Tomorrow it will be people from the media. At a point it used to be somebody called Thre-Ats. Till date, we are saying no. Nothing must happen to Justice Crack. He must be released back to his family and his friends alive and well. And then law enforcement should go after criminals, not peaceful citizens. Thank you.
Please, I'm appealing to the government to please release my husband. He's a father. He's not a criminal. Please. Please, the government, I'm begging you, please release my husband. Please.
Please.
So, why did they hold your husband?
I don't know why they held him. I don't know the reason why they held him.
But he's not a criminal.
He's not a criminal. My husband is not a criminal. He's just an activist. He's not a criminal. He has never done anything bad in his life. So I don't know why he should be kept with criminals.
All right. It's a very painful one to know that Justice Crack is still with these people till today. We are not too sure now where it is. Very unfortunate. You know, I have my last video here. It's a very, very pathetic video, you know, that I want to play. But before I play this video, because this video is a very painful, it's a heartbreaking video. But before that, I'd like to take some calls quickly. Thank you, Mother Deborah. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Talk to
Good
us.
evening, everyone. Look, welcome to a new, happy new month.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
can't believe we're already in a new month. Let me first of all start with the first video you played. For me, all these people coming to gaslight, the first interview, the man is saying that the South have ruled for how many years compared to the North. Me, I don't understand. Is it that they're just trying to deceive people? Or since when are they counting it? Is it from independent, or how come they are forgetting all the Shagari, all the Buhari military, all the Abacha, Babangida that have ruled Nigeria? So they think we have forgotten all of that, or what? So now they have forgotten all those Fulani people and Hausa people that have ruled this country, all the Northerners that have ruled this country from independence. Or is it that they have short memory? So this deceit is just too much. And they will be lying and deceiving people with confidence. Even the person interviewing him could not even tell him that what about all the other Northerners that have been ruling since we got independent. So I don't understand. The moment they give people money, they will just come on air and be gaslighting people. It's so sad. Even in this situation, that this a traumatizing situation that Nigeria is, you still see people come sit down and talking nonsense because they have been given money. It's so shameful. This is why sometimes I find it very, very difficult to even believe a single bit that Nigeria is close to changing, because I don't see it happening. When you see this kind of attitude, just make you want to give up hope that anything is ever going to change, because people are just so selfish and greedy, only concerned about their personal benefits. I told you the last time, Mr. Elvis, when you said that it looks as if Atiku is working for Tinubu. I said that is what I believe.
Exactly.
I don't think Atiku is there to win. Exactly what he did in 2023 is what he's going to do now. It's just a spoiler. Anybody who is believing that Atiku is actually contesting to win this election, the person is just deceiving himself. Everybody working for Atiku, they are indirectly working for Tinubu. That is just my own opinion.
Thank you.
They are doing it in order to how will I even put it, to spoil Peter Obi's chances of winning. So they are using Atiku to be the one to spoil it. For me, I see a repeat of what happened in 2023 repeating itself again. That is why I see that it's possibly going to happen. Then regarding this guy that has been arrested, you see what is going on in Nigeria simply for coming out to speak. And let me use this opportunity to talk about that other person that came that day that was talking about democracy. Let him now come and explain to us, what is this? Is this what is supposed to be happening in a democratic country? Simply because somebody just said something and now the person has disappeared. Do things like this happen in a democracy? So I don't understand. And again, let me round up. Mr. Elvis, please, that particular man that is coming to come and gaslight people, this is exactly what he did in the run-up to 2023 election. And that is what he's planning to come and do now. I just want to appeal to you. Please don't, because we are already traumatized by what is going on in Nigeria. And the last thing we want is one person that will come here and begin to distract people and begin to gaslight people. Me, I've had enough of what he did the last election. And honestly, I told myself, I said, anytime I see him on the platform, I won't even bother going to listen to the program for that day. Because the only thing he comes to do is to distract attention from what is going on. he will say something and everybody will start attacking him, and he will mess the whole program for that day. It's just my opinion, because me, I cannot allow myself to be traumatized, to be listening to such a person. Not at all. I had enough of him last election, and this time around, I think he's coming back to do exactly what he did last time. That's what he's coming to do. And I can see that you are trying to accommodate him. I don't know, you are trying to be fair to him, but I can tell you, you are helping him to achieve his aim, if that's what you are doing. Because
yeah, we have people on the panel that will counter him now. We cannot just be banning people like that. Don't do that here, man. I can't ban anybody here. If they break the rules of the platform, that's a different thing.
What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, Mr. Elvis, it's your platform. You have the right to do what you want to do. But one thing I can tell you is that guy is exactly what he did last time. When he comes, he knows what to say to trigger. He will divert attention from the topics that are supposed to be.
No, last time it was direct. It was for Tinubu 100%. This time he's being stylish, and people will tackle him on this platform. That's not a problem.
Even now, you see, he's using psychology. He will come and pretend as if then he will say something that will now distract me. So for me, that is what I see he's doing. He will say something that will distract attention from the important things that need to be said, and people will go back and front. That is what he's trying to achieve. That's what he's trying to achieve. Even when he knows that what he's saying is not true, he will say it with so much confidence so that people will now start countering him. Instead of focusing on what we want to say, they will start diverting attention to someone. And for me, I don't think that is, for me, I'm just saying my own personal opinion. I cannot put up with that kind of trauma. We're already traumatized by what is going on in Nigeria. And the last thing I want is somebody, a satanic person that will now come and start putting out false narrative with confidence. You see, people like that, even when they are lying, Mr. Elvis, I've seen people like that. They'll be lying with confidence. That even you that is saying the truth, you begin to question yourself.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
Am I saying the truth? Because they lie with confidence. They lie. They lie with so much confidence that if you are not strong, you begin to doubt yourself if what you are saying is the truth. That's how they are. That's the way they are. Imagine somebody coming tell us that the Tinubu won the last election from what we saw with our 2 eyes. But he's saying it with confidence. These kind of people are dangerous. They deceive. They are very manipulative.
Are they still talking about
He's going to be misleading a lot of people by putting out very, very false narrative out there. That's just my opinion. But thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you. Mr. Wale.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wale. Talk to us. To you, sir.
Good afternoon to everybody on the panel. Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Everybody in panel. Mr. Elvis, I'm still asking this question. It's not that I'm asking question, because if we are listening to the article this, article that, Tinubu this, our own person go, Mr. Peter Obi, what is going on? What is ADC doing? Who are they giving tickets? Is Mr. Obi leaving the party? Which at least he should come and let us know what is going on. Because this registration for all the parties nomination for this is at least going to end this month or something, or this May. At least it's ending this May. So what is going on? Mr. Obi should come and let people know what is going on. Because Tinubu has already know. Everybody has said no. Tinubu is campaigning. Sorry, it's going. So all the ADC, APC, governor, everything, they already know all of them. But what about ADC? What about the opposition? If ADC want to use Atiku, Mr. Peter, we should leave the party. We should leave the party and let's start doing something. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Wale. God bless you, sir. Mecca, you are not joining the broadcast today because you break the rules that you were warned for. And Deborah were talking just now, you unmuted yourself. So you don't deserve to be here today. I'll punish you for only today because until you have sense to know that when callers on the phone or panelists are speaking, you don't have right to unmute yourself and tackle them. Everybody is giving minutes to speak and you must respect that minutes. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Talk to us. Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
I greet everyone on the panel and also great mommy in diaspora. Mr. Elvis, I want to follow that caller. It's the same advice. To be frank, this old man Atiku has already refused in every meeting, every interaction they held with him, for him to give way for Mr. P2B. He's not doing it. He has refused. He has his supporters here. He has his supporters that are emboldening him, and now they've swollen now with the influx of the PDP laws. You know, his intention is to continue what he did last time, to use the serving governor who's got surplus money to spend, exactly the way he made Okoa, to spend all the trillions for campaign. He wants to do the same thing with Makinde. Makinde wants to do it exactly. The probability is that he's going to be the vice president. So his serving governor has money. He has money to spend. So they have tried to lure him to do this, but then, and Mr. Peter has the support because the Kwawansia group and majority of the Northerners who are supporting them, it's not just the Kwawansia group, the younger world throughout the whole state. They are backing that okay ticket. They are okay with it. So there's no need Mr. Peter to be wasting time at Kwawansia, although they have not been attending their meetings of late. ADC meeting. They have not been attending even after the court verdict. There is nowhere you will find Mr. P2B or Kwanzaa people attending their meeting. They had the meeting after the court verdict, but they did not attend. So definitely, they better do quick and go to that MDC. Not even PRP. I will never recommend PRP because PRP is already having divisions. Tinubu has touched them there. So MDC is their sure bet. You better do it quick and register them from ADC and joined MDC. So that's their best bet for them. What they can do now. Because there are two separate cases. But no. One in is it we feel or we take court, and there's another court Abdul Justice Abdul Rahman, something a court. Two separate cases that is yet to be trashed out. This Supreme Court case is just basically the antebellum that he did. That just the only that Supreme Court is just about just only the antebellum. It's nothing at all. There's nothing to celebrate about the Supreme Court judgment. So they have to refer back to the same old thing. Either like what you guys were discussing last night about single forgery and state chairman, the separate case of state chairman, because you can't just come in as new people and you are telling existing who still have their tenure. You know all the state chairman, they still have their tenure to serve. How can you ask them to quit? The only way out, you have to embrace the existing the status quo, which is what you make clear. You have to embrace them and not to lord over national laws.
Thank you.
Take up the chairman, take up everybody, all the officers in some state. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. That's the only way out until a new convention is held where new people are elected. So it's a situation. Mr. Peter, you should just leave them. And people won't give up.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, I appreciate every one of you right there. I have a video that I want to play. It's the last video. As you all know, on this platform, I've talked about the mindset of Nigerians in Nigeria so many times. You know, I've talked about how majority of them, up to 90% of Nigerians that reside back home in Nigeria, their mindset is full of criminality. I've said this so many times. You know, I've also said how the women, you know, the only way they believe they can become a better woman in life by selling their body. This whole thing are the major thing that is on the other side of the government that is destroying Nigeria, aside from government, rather. But this particular video, some of you might have seen it, trending for the past 48 hours. I want you to listen to this carefully. Pay attention to it.
We are suspects to a kidnapping and murder case, which we were arrested. What brought us here is we are suspects to a kidnapping and murder case, which we were arrested by a professional anti-kidnapping squad, as I say. So the way the whole thing happened, the entire thing, the way it happened, if I should explain from A to Z, the victim, which is my associate's old-time school friend, they were, you know, we wanted to bring the guy to my own apartment, so we tried to convince him. And the guy, the first time we attempted to bring him, we sent him transport to come, and then he said he was coming on the. We actually wanted to kidnap him, have him kidnapped and demand ransom from his parents. And then my friend.
Whose idea was that? Your idea or his idea?
It was his idea. Why it was his idea was, if I had someone to bring, I will. But the guy the victim was his own idea, because they were the one that knew each other from past. So he told me, he said the family is from, the guy is from a very rich family that they can bring up to 200 million naira, which I said, okay, if you think 200 million is sure, which I said, 200 million is a bit much, but how about if you are very sure of 200 million, how about we cut it down to 150? He said, okay, but that's no problem. So then we tried to bring the guy again. This time we said the guy should come and pick up a laptop to use and do work and all that, because I'm a producer, and we said you should come and pick up a laptop you can be using, which was all a lie. We never had a laptop we were willing to give him. We just wanted to lure him to come. So before he came, we went out to buy a Ghana Must Go, a big Ghana Must Go, and we bought chains and padlocks. So when the guy was coming, we already had the cutlass in the house, and my associate, which is the victim's friend, his own weapon was a stick that he had nails nailed on to it. So when
So you all planned to kill him?
Yes, we both did. But at first the intention wasn't to kill him, but I will say everything how we led to killing him. So this place, but then I felt like.
So you were arrested there?
Yes, then they come outside and they pretended to ask for directions from me, not knowing that they wanted to catch me. So when they caught me, they brought me to my apartment and they shot my leg, and then then a lot of people ask me, they say that I've met a few people around, maybe in the station, and then a few people that come around telling me that I don't talk remorsefully about, like, I don't feel sad about it. Yes, I feel so sad about it, but the truth is, you know, there are times when you feel like you don't deserve mercy and you don't even deserve pardon from people.
I mean, what's next for you now? Because clearly you seem to be very educated. Why would you go into this kind of crime? I mean,
okay.
What your plans really for?
Okay.
150 million. Let's see that actually happen.
Okay.
In just a minute. Tell you that.
Okay. Let's. When I got home, I told my dad. I told my dad. My dad is a very old man. I told him that because my dad he sells firewood, he breaks wood and sells, and his own mom, she sells fufu. So we were like, I told my dad, I said I wanted to build him a house in Delta State, and that my mom, I wanted her to, and my sister, I wanted her to stop working as a house help everywhere. And my elder brother too is working at, we are from a very poor family. So
are you the last born? Are you the first?
Yes, I'm the last born.
How old are you?
I'm 21. Okay. So what the first thing that brought the whole thinking was, at least I will build a house for my dad, and he will stop cutting wood and sell, and you know, we can maybe I'll have my sister our hairdressing shop, and
How do you feel about all this now? Because it looks like, what next for you? Hold it for you.
I feel so sad about it, but I believe God should forgive us. God should forgive us because we've killed. So I believe God should forgive us. I wish the money came, the 150,000. My mom is very poor. She always fufu. So I was just like, I should open a business, and me also I should go to school because I stopped my school at SS2. So I just like me, so I should go back to school and, start living my own life.
What do you guys want the government to do right now? Because this is not a very small case.
Please, they should forgive us.
This is a very big case.
They should forgive us. And if they can get me a work if they can put me any work that I should be doing to aim this will change, I'll be appreciated. I'm 23 years old. Yes.
Thank you so much. All the best. And I wish you guys all the best. All right.
Wow. I believe you guys can understand where we are coming from when we talk sometimes. Just imagine what business.
This kind of a story is too heavy. You're not supposed to join now with politics at all. This kind of video is too much. It's just too
I'm
much.
telling you, listen, Mr. Jonathan. I say when I listen to this, what business does 21-year-old have to kill your 17 years old schoolmate friend as well? Demanding 200 million, from 200 million to 150 million, from 150 million to 5 million. At the end, you end up collecting just 200,000 naira.
Jesus
You
Christ!
killed your friend for 200,000 naira. You killed your friend. You have a wood. They put nails on the wood. The other one have a machete and all that. Now you guys understand why I'm in Nigeria when I tell you guys that this is the problem we are facing in this country. Almost all of them have criminal mindsets. Almost all of them. Today, this afternoon, I have to go arrest somebody. A man that was beating up his boy. He was beating up his boy just because he said something missed for his shop. He beat her, blood flew everywhere. A lot is happening in this country. People behave like animals. People, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. This whole thing, I'd like us to go on this quick break. When I come back, let's start talking.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If whichever way, and I come back, by all means necessary, don't vote for me. You must have electricity. That's the truth. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise will be a promise. But he said, if I don't keep the promise, by all means, I come back for second time. Don't vote for me. You will not pay for estimated bill anymore. Now now GBT, now Ojoro, now deceit, now mago, now lie, truth, no day, their mouth. Listen again. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, waiting you say make we do, don't vote for me again. Don't vote for me again. Don't vote for me, good. That is the truth. By all means necessary, you must have electricity. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second time, don't vote for me. for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. That is the truth. Don't vote for me.
All right, guys. I appreciate every one of you. Today, my attention was drawn to but I don't know what I want to call him. A man who actually beat up his boy. Blood was everywhere. I have to interject because you know why I have to come in? Because what happened in Delta when that guy was taking all his time to crack that gun to kill that boy, unfortunately, people were there. This guy was taking his time to crack this gun, to put it right. Nigerians, we are good with this. You know, people were there. It's crazy. Now, the same youth that we are fighting for, many of them want to be billionaires overnight. Many of them. This is what happened today. Watch this.
I know TV.
What happened?
I know TV now.
What happened?
You know what Greek go? Now,
you don't find out.
The instrument can't lose.
Are you mad? God, what happened? What is happened?
The guy carry my load here.
Do you have a proof?
Yes.
You have that proof?
Yes, sir.
Say 90 farm.
Yes.
When you come here, I dey ask you questions also, you know they talk. Now I say they die anyhow. Now make that stupid police officer shot somebody dead. He died the other 3 days ago. What happened?
No, I know the time where they didn't get one for Ghana. I didn't plan the work before, so I'm not going to plan to work again. So that guy going to say he park in twist car inside here. He can't find out this person. He knows that. They going to tell me, say, I'm here yesterday. I entered yesterday, but I don't carry anything for here yesterday. Even that guy got that way close. I know they just that way close yesterday. I know that I don't go. Now you're going to find the thing this morning now, saying they find something for
When was the last time you see these tools?
Yesterday, you saw yesterday night.
They said they see it this morning. Somebody said they saw it this morning, right?
No.
No. The waiting loss. What they call it? Them they said they saw it this morning. When he come, when he take come.
This one.
Yes.
I play more than 2 months pass.
No. According to information, why they got first sack him, right? When he come back, so.
She don't go once again. Just do your permanent.
Okay, now the question now be say, let's assume. Say Itifam, do you think this is right? The right way to go? What you did to him, do you think is the right way to go? Do you want to show say you get power?
No, sir. Now I'm gonna make you do what I do. Because number one, you understand, sir? I don't dare run for what I do, sir. You understand me? No, sir. He said, no, I don't. We dare here together.
What will be your name? Ahmed. What will be your name?
Said.
So I was ordered for his arrest, you know, yes, for them to bundle him away. So I'm going to handle that out of the media, you know, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you can save a life. You can save a life rather than we always quiet. Once the person don't die, we'll not be posting on social media, justice for so. Boy, you were there. You were there. The whole country just turned upside down. I like us to start talking, man. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Yes, Madarita.
I'm sorry. I was appealing. I checked the private chat. I was appealing for Mr. Emeka. I think he made a mistake and he said he apologized.
It's not a mistake. Whenever somebody is talking, he unmutes himself. I've said this so many times. You cannot be unmuting yourself like you are in your father's living room or your or Tinubu parlor here. You don't do that. We have rules here. We cannot be behaving like animals everywhere. Both Nigerians in Nigeria and Nigerians in abroad, everybody here they behave like Tagberu everywhere. There should be kind of decorum. You can't just be unmuting as you like. You just came in 1 second. Somebody on the phone, you're on muting, speaking. Because of Mother Rita, I will bring you back. Whenever you unmute yourself again to target people, Emeka, you will be banned for 3 months. After 3 months, we will review your case. If you do it again, you'll not be banned for 1 year. I'm saying this on the 1st of May, 2026. I'm not here to flex muscle, to oppress, suppress, or intimidate anybody. I'm here to protect everybody's rights. You have right to express yourself. When you finish, I give you 8 minutes. Use your 8 minutes, talk rubbish. Show. It's none of my business. You cannot be sorting for another minute to create chaos everywhere on the platform. I appreciate you all. Let's start talking.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mother Rita. I think I have someone calling in. Let me take this call quickly so that I can move. Madam Amy, please talk to us. Madam Amy, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening.
The comment section, I'm on the diaspora. Yeah, as I'm here,
Oga Chris, I can see you.
Crying when I saw that video of that boy, and everything that is happening is just because everybody, even the boys that killed the innocent boy, it's just because Nigeria happened to them. The boy's father is actually just fetching firewood to feed. Nigeria has failed everyone, and the only business now in Nigeria that is thriving is either you're in politics or you're a kidnapper or you're a killer. You can imagine every time in the news you keep hearing Boko Haram, they've kidnapped people, they're asking for. So why won't the youth do the same? That's the only business. Their parents don't have jobs. Now they've actually increased everything. The minimum wage is the same. So what do you expect the hungry youth to do? And when you tell them to come out to fight for their country, you don't blame them because they don't even know. According to Mr. Jonathan, they have not seen a better country. They don't even know their rights. So unfortunately, things are going to be happening this way until Nigeria for a better country. I'm going to take this back again to Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing Nnamdi Kanu did was asking for a referendum. Now the guy is being put in prison, and Nigerians are quiet. There's already that can come and punish them and their generation. What did Nnamdi Kanu do that is in prison asking for referendum? That the Igbo, the Niger Delta area, they should give them ports, they should give them what the Lagos and the other northern people, what they have. If we cannot actually divide the wealth of the country equally, what are we doing together? Recently, Tinubu keeps doing everything in Lagos, Sokoto Highway. What about the other places? Is Lagos still the only place in Nigeria?
Madam Amy, this country is just upside down. This country is upside down, man.
Nnamdi Kanu is in jail for no reason.
Nobody even talk about him anymore. Everybody don't forget him.
About this poor man fighting for every one of us. If we can't live together, why are we still together?
Yes.
Very soon now there won't be churches in Nigeria because you go to church, you die, and people are still watching. Very soon, you won't have Christianity in Nigeria. Very, very soon, and we are still listening and asking the useless Tinubu supporters to open their mouth and spew rubbish that will kill them and their generation to come. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, because I'm heartbroken.
Thank you, Madam Amy. Okay, I appreciate you all, my people. Let's start talking. Thank you for your time with us. We have a lot to talk about today. Because of that, I'm going to give my first 4 on the panel. My first 4, 12 minutes. Only first 4. I'm doing that today. My number 1 is getting 15 minutes. The remaining 3, 12 minutes. Then before I'll go back to 8 minutes again. Mr. Jonathan, you have the floor. Your 15 minutes start now. Thank you, sir.
Okay then. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for the good work you are doing. And
God will continue to increase your wisdom and understanding.
Amen.
I pray for you. And I greet my fellow panelists as well. You're all welcome. I greet you all. God bless you greatly. I'm Mommy Diaspora. Good evening, man. God bless you abundantly. God will continue to strengthen you in Jesus' name. And I pray for my fellow commenters and callers, all of you. I greet you all. You're welcome. God bless you greatly. Yes, as you said, there's so much to talk about today. And Madam Rita too. God will bless you for your wisdom too. God will continue to strengthen you. I pray for you especially. Thank you. You see, yes, so much to talk about today. You know, that story, the one that you showed, those boys, is so sad. That family that they buy their son for 200,000 naira. I don't even know where to start. Is it to cost these two boys? I can only call them boys. What is it? Is it to cost them? Is it to blame? I don't know. But I will just say what is on my mind right away. I will just say it. He was asking, they asked him, what do you now want the government to do for you? He opened his smelly mouth to say government should forgive them and that they should help him find work to do. Oh, goodness me. That work, you go and do it inside jail, inside prison, with hard labor. You will start that hard labor from the age of 21, which you are, till the end of your life. Hard labor. You go to prison. If they don't, the only thing is that they may not buy you. They may not buy you, but you will pay. But you will go and pay the price inside prison with hard labor for the rest of your life. Because I can't just imagine the pain, unending pain that you have brought to this to a family. Goodness me. Is asking that government should forgive. Government will go and spend it inside prison. You will go inside prison for the rest of your life with hard labor, so that you will know by the time you are there, that war, that for the next first 30 years, by the time you are 50, they should come and interview you again. You will have sense. What you will say will be completely different. Maybe you will say something more sensible after 30 years, after you have faced the consequences. So people should just pat you now at the back. Job well done. Here's a job for you to do. Just continue, go and do it. And to others like that who are still outside in Nigeria, you will face the same consequence. Where do you want to go in Nigeria? Nowhere is safe. Who do you want to hang out with? Because the people you are hanging out with, you don't even know. You don't know who is who. It's just like you are walking on a landmine in that country. Every day that you go out, it's like you are in a war zone. In fact, it's a war zone. It's not like... So disgusting listening to him. Many stories like that. There are many stories like that. But anyway, Mr. Elvis, that's all I can say about that, because everything I will say will be it will not be... I will not use the appropriate word, and it will sound as unforgiving. I will sound as a person that has no forgiving spirit in his soul. So sometimes you have to keep quiet. and just absorb it so that it won't appear as someone who has no forgiving spirit at all. Because that's the only thing that will come out of my mouth now. So it is better to just lie low on this one. But that's the only thing I can say for now on that one. Coming back to the Nigerian issue, the Nigerian politics. Mr. Elvis, I think it is high time to really talk to your governor. This your Edo State governor. I don't know who will talk to this, talk some senses, bring some senses to this man called Okpebholo. I don't. Goodness. Wonders shall never end in Nigeria every day. It's just drama. It is just drama. People are buying in Nigeria. There's no difference. It is the 21-year-old that just buy his fellow a friend of his. There's no difference from what this Nigerian government had. There's no difference. If a sitting governor can be playing politics with people that are buying, that are on a daily basis, in fact, an hourly basis in Nigeria, and all you can do is to sit down there on top of one sofa or one couch, inside one AC room, and be spewing out rubbish endlessly. No feelings. Doesn't have feelings in his soul. Playing politics. People are crying in Nigeria every day. And he opened his mouth. He said it is the opposition that are bringing insecurity. They think this governor of Edo State is not fit. He's a psychopath. He has no feelings in his soul, playing politics and spewing out rubbish. It is opposition that kidnapped over 300 children in Niger State last year. It is opposition that kidnapped another over 100 children in Kebbi State. It is opposition that has put people in Kwara State and rendered so many communities now like a ghost town. And one media man called Abati, these people have to be called out somehow, some way, somewhat. They might just hear this. If not directly, maybe a friend of his, a family, even his wife by chance, so that they can talk senses to his brain. Who do you think you are talking to? Who are those people that you think are listening to you? You think they are morons? You think they don't have brains? You think they don't go to school? In most cases, more educated than you. Put it side by side. They can reason. How much were you paid? If you are not paid at all, what are you expecting to get from the system? That you are romancing with a governor that's at this stage, at this time in Nigeria, that opened his mouth and said that it is the opposition that are bringing insecurity at this time in Nigeria. It is so sad. And when you now want to, Mr. Abati, you want to make your analysis. You said he was speaking his own opinion. It is Okpebholo's opinion. So it is his opinion, right? So if it is so you have to lie. So you have to lie. Must you lie? Must you mislead? Must you misrepresent? All because you are giving out your opinion. Must your opinion be filled with lies and misrepresentation? Especially when you are talking about issues like this that involve the lives of people. Must you? What? No, nothing at all. They should get a fine cane, a very fine cane, and whack you, and whack that Okpebholo. Triple times more than you. They should whack you people. Even when a colleague of yours, Rufai, came up with wise talk, instead of him to now keep quiet, to keep his mouth shut inside that studio on that very segment, this man still has to open his mouth again because he wants to win. He argue, he analyze to win. Like a 15-year-old. Some 15-year-old will not even do that. This man is over 60. This man needs to be talked to directly on this one. Even if I say I will talk to you directly, that one-on-one like this. Are you kidding? Even when you now listen to facts and wisdom right beside you, you still went on and counter it because you want your own to resonate. You want to be the last talker. You want to be the last one so that your lies can penetrate and resonate. That's your goal. Must we take politics to this level in Nigeria? Must we? How could governor, because they never even said that. He even went on and said it is political season. So because it is political season, people can say, so political season, you can lie at the detriment of the people. You have to go that far. You have to analyze to win. You don't have to. You have to argue to win. You don't have to. Especially when it is more so when it is adults that are talking. I was so disappointed on this man called Abati. You will claim that when people have argued that you are paid. Okay, fine, you are not paid. Okay, fine, you are not paid. What are you expecting? What positions are you expecting from the government? Are you getting any remuneration at all or compensation at all from Okpebholo or what? Who are you trying to please here? This is too much, Abati. This is too much. You can't sit down. You can't sit down inside the studio in Lagos there and be spewing out this rubbish. Nigerians are crying, man. Towns and communities have been rendered to ghost town. I mean, effectively, they are ghost towns. People are crying. We saw mothers carrying their dead child on their hands like this in Nigeria, and somebody is coming to say it is opposition that are doing that. And then you have to sit down inside one studio and be buttressing it under the guise of opinion, Abati. Shame on you. Shame on you on this one. Shame on you, Abati. And the guy, let me just leave it there for Abati. And lastly, let me just say this on this guy. His name is Dimeji. The interview that you showed, the supporter of Atiku. These are the people. These are the kinds of people that wants to get into government and change Nigeria. This young guy, that Dimeji guy, if that one gets his way into power, it will be worse than Tinubu. It will be worse than those that are working for Tinubu right now. You can see that already. He said Atiku has supporters in the south. Which supporters are you referring to? Which one? The one that he had in the south in 2023? Which one are you referring to? The support that he got in Lagos State in 2023? Or the support that he got in Edo State in 2023? or the support that he got in Rivers State in 2023, or the support that he got in Anambra or Enugu State or Ebonyi State in 2023. Are you kidding me? Which support? Which support? You have not even got into office. Look at the game you are playing already. Atiku has no support in the South. Forget it. You only want to piggyback, ride on Obi's momentum to get yourself into position. That's all. And it ain't going to happen. You're not going to get that. Get that straight. No matter how you try to gaslight Obi's base or the movement, it is not going to happen. Any shift, any shift away from Obi being your kind, forget it. It's not going to happen. As he said, Atiku has a sizable support from the South. The one he had in 2023. Come and show us. Come and show us. The one Atiku had in 2023 in the South. Rubbish, nonsense. And these are the people. This one cannot change Nigeria. These are not the people. This one can't change Nigeria. He wants to become a special advisor or a minister under Atiku. That's all. That's the reason. Is dead brain, dead on arrival. Can't see beyond his nose. He can't see the future of Nigeria. All he's seeing is he wants to get into position of power. At this is age, and he's not that old, 50-something at most. Look at him. And these are the people they want to get into power. It's so sad. It's so unfortunate. But no matter how you do it, I will leave the court case. A lot has been said about the court cases, the Supreme Court judgment. I will leave that for now. I will leave it for now. But I will just admonish ADC. Just do the needful. Do the needful. Come up with your presidential candidate. Stop wasting time. Just do the needful. I'll leave it there, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thanks for your wonderful submission and your dedication to this platform. I'm grateful. Okay, I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you for your time. I would like us to move on to Madam Rita. Madam Rita, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you, ma'am. Talk to us. You have 12 minutes.
Wow, 12 minutes. Wow. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Elvis. Happy Friday. And my lovely mommy Lamehi. And greetings to Mr. Jonathan, King Emeka, Prince Collins. It's been a long time. I'm very happy to see you here. Give us our mandate, Remy. How you doing? Mr. Odua, greetings to you, sir. And Chris Dublin. Greetings to everybody in the comment section. Blessed Lady Kingsley 247. Mercy Forster. August Blessing. I'm using my time, so if you don't want to hear, well, just be patient. Michael Dorcas. Osemege Omede. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much. Patricia Inofe. Peggy Modi. Ifeanyi Ayakor. Michael Ogedemaro. Fredo 481. Blessed Lady, thank you. Abuazi Johnson Emmanuel, greetings to you, sir. Didi Anthony, Victoria Stevens, Divine Cross, greetings to all you. I'm not going to go any further than that. So if I didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. Good afternoon. Happy weekend. Okay, let me just take a deep breath. I think when I started the program, I think when Mr. Jonathan was talking, I can pick one or two things because I wasn't there. But I like to say something here. If you are an activist, this is for everybody, activists or not, but I just want to be specific on the activism. If you are a non-activist or unknown, whatever, please, I am using whatever it is you believe in to beg you, please put on your location on your phone. Make sure if it's not on, make sure it's on. And before you go anywhere, even if it's a text you got, you're just busy and you got a text, you need to go somewhere, or you got a call, or you have a meeting somewhere, please tell at least 2 people. If it's your spouse, if your spouse is available, let your spouse know. Let your friend, close friend know. Your family members know. They just called me to army base or something. That's where I'm heading to. This is the phone number that called me. Screenshot everything you need to screenshot, for Christ's sake. Because right now we are in perilous times. Screenshot, record, send the phone number that called you, put on your location. You got to do everything at your disposal. Thank God for technology. We have these tools. Please, I am begging you, and every one of you here, please beg your children. Beg them with anything to do all these things. Screenshot, phone number, tell them where you're going to. Make sure their location is on. Take their phone, and please, if you don't know how to do the location, ask somebody to help you. Make sure it's on. These are perilous times. Please, I am begging you. Please convey this message to everybody that you love and everybody that you hate. Convey this message. I am begging you guys. You see that guy in Abuja, the activist that went missing? Obviously, he had his location on and they traced it to the last place he was. However, if he had sent his wife a message to say, ABC called me or somebody called me, let me send you the person's phone number that they can trace, or screenshot whatever text correspondence you have with the person, screenshot it and send it. Send it to 5, less than, in fact, at least 2 people. At least 2 people. I am begging you. I'm appealing. I am begging. Please, that's why you need to share this program. So whoever is listening to the sound of my voice would also convey that message. Beg your children, beg your brother, beg your sister, beg your husband, beg your wife, beg your friend, beg people that you don't even like, just for the sake of you are a child of God. Please do these things. These are safety measures. It will not even be easier for them to even say, okay, let NCC, Nigerian Communication Commission, this is the phone number that called this guy. This is the number that texts this guy. Produce the person that owns this number. Yes, because right now you're at the mercy of Google location, and where everybody's assuming, a VDM is saying something, another person is saying something, or assuming it's the DSS or the police or the army or whatever. But if there was a phone number, if it was a screenshot, send it to at least 2 people. At least 2 people. This is where I'm going. Please, it is very, very important. Don't send it when you have gotten to the location. Send it before you move, if you have to move. I'm begging you guys. Please tell your children. I'm begging. There's technologies available. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's so painful that it's like this is a hybrid of the Abacha times that we are facing. This is a hybrid. It's even easier to locate people than Abacha time. It's easier now. With technology, it's easier. And if you are an activist of any sort, please get yourself gadgets. They sell it everywhere around the world. Get yourself gadgets. You have the Ray-Ban glasses that can video. Omo Election Ray has it. Me, I know a lot of you know. They have it in pin. They have it in button. Everything. And it's recording real time. So there must be a server. Either the server is in your house or whatever. Or you got to have something. Don't hide passwords in case your wife or your spouse or your brother needs to open something that you've locked, so they can have this information. It's easier to find people and get information now than 30 years ago. Please, please, I'm begging you guys. I'm begging you guys. I am begging. Because this is just nonsense. All this is just nonsense. We have to do better. We can't be lackadaisical about things. Even you, Mr. Elvis, I am begging you. You're not an activist, but you stand for good governance, and you think there are a lot of people who don't like you. There's a lot of people who don't like you just because you come in every day and you are in Nigeria. I know, of course, you are a tech person, you are tech savvy, but take those extra steps. Have a real-time record that is a server that is recording it, even if it's going all the way to London. It's just like most of you have cameras in your house. You have cameras. Even if you're at work or you're in Nigeria, you can open that app and see who comes into your house and who doesn't come into your house. As a matter of fact, there's a sensor. You feel it, the vibration on your phone when someone is in your house. So if you can do that, you can also do that when you're in Nigeria. You know, take advantage of the technology that you have. If you know somebody in Nigeria that needs this technology, buy for them. Buy it for them. If that's forget about that, is much important than sending them money for food. I kid you not. If you have a brother, if you have a friend, or even someone like Mama P, Randy Peters, if we in diaspora, we should give them these gadgets for safety reasons. I don't want to mention it because it is a plethora of them. I don't want to mention some that are very, very technical and easy. I cannot be detected. There's a lot of them there. Most of you who are tech savvy, most of you who are into cyber security, you're into a lot of gadgets. Please, if this is a thing, part of the thing we can do to help, I think we should do that. Send it to all these activists in Nigeria that we know that are supporting good governance. Of course, just the ones genuinely supporting Peter Obi, because there are fake people out there. If that was, it just came to my mind now. People like Mama P, she needs it. Yeah, she needs it. Just little thing you can put anywhere that is not unnoticeable. Even the glasses is very obvious. But there are so many other things that just for their safety. And in case of anything happening, we have trace, we have proof, we have videos, we have text, we have everything. Please, and tell your children the same thing. Please, I am begging you. It's easy to locate people and catch all these criminals in Nigeria. These government criminals are lie, because their second name is called lie. Thank you very much. And that also applies to this young man that passed on. If he had, maybe he had his location on, and that's why they even know that, okay, this is where he trace of his phone is, and that's why they got that his friend. Perhaps that was the location, or that was the last person's house he went to. But you know, we can do better. You see, Madam Emmy said something, and you know, I kind of agree with what she's saying. Nigeria happened to these kids. Somebody might say it's not an excuse. You did something wrong. You are greedy. You are selfish. Look at what he's saying. I want to open store for my. This is 21 years old. I want to open store for my sister. I want to have my father have a house. You know, my mother should live better than where she's living. I told you people, the people that are going to change Nigeria are the ones that maybe the mother is pregnant for the child now, and the 5-year-old. From 6-year-old up, there's no hope. We were talking about it a few days ago now. There's no hope. This is guy just 21. The other one that passed on was 17. We even hear of 16-year-olds. Where their mind is, do you know what? It's a reflection of the society in which they live in. You see 419, you see Agberos. You see people selling drugs. You know, people holding the gun. People are joining cults, and they're getting away with it. They're doing 419. They also are doing prostitution. They're getting money. They're getting away with it because they know they meet police. They feel bribe police, and they will come out because money day. So that desperation to be wealthy, just like we have desperate politicians, it's the same way we have desperate young people. It's all about money. When you have money, you can do anything. That is all they think about. It's not about you have integrity or you're a woman keeping yourself. You say you go nowhere. Say this one, you'll be mumu. I told you, abnormality has become a norm. So when one person is saying what you're doing is not good, everybody turns and look at you like you're an alien. Everywhere is messed up. The psyche is messed up. You think there was 21 years or 20 years that have done worse than what this guy did, and they've been doing it, and they have not just been caught. They have just not been caught. May that young man so rest in peace, and may God comfort that family. You know, it's a topic that is too painful to even, for me personally, to even discuss, because what is there? You know, somebody's gone. This person is gone. You know, and going back to the politics now. I don't know how many minutes I have here, but going back to the politics now. Based on what Mr. Jonathan was saying about, you said you were talking about a young man. You know, a guy, whether it's young or old, I really don't care. So kind of supporting article. You know, it's all boils down to, see, we're going back again. It's this psyche of a thing that I can do anything by team just for me, even if it means making them look stupid, or even if it's obvious they're lying, they just don't care. That moral part of us is in 1% flashing, is dead, is almost dead. no feeling. A death will come, no feeling. Mr. Elvis, I sent you something about docility. It is this girl that I follow, and she talked about how Nigerians are so docile. And she was also saying, you know, sometimes in our own consciousness, because we are used to being docile, we don't even know our rights anymore. We don't. You see that man even beating that guy? He said he was angry, that's why he did it. Because there's no consequences. He just uses his mouth to say, are they vex? No vex now. That time you just made me vex. But you've caused a damage to that guy.
He didn't say he was angry, he said he was hungry.
No, the guy that actually did the assault, I'm talking about.
Yes, that's what he said. He said he was hungry.
He said he was
hunger.
Hey, God, oh, Jesus.
He hunger, yes, hunger. Let me can beat him. Just imagine that sentence. Not hungry.
Chai, well, we have a lot to do. I'm going to end this by saying, before maybe my second segment, I will listen to what has been played with politics, but I just want to end this by saying I just want to end this, my last statement, by saying that imagine growing up, you were born, you've been in a place where all you hear is boom, 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 kaka, 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 boom, 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 boom. What sort of an adult would you turn out to be? What kind of adult would that child be, whether it's a male or female? I'm just going to leave it at that for my next the next segment. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, Madam Rita. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Oji. Thanks for the super chat, and thanks for the message attached to it. I appreciate you all, guys. Help us to press on the like, help us to share. You all know that we have a contribution going on for our solar here. Somebody sent Abu Azza, are you there? Somebody just sent 40 something thousand. Let me go back there again. 1 minute. 41,250 naira. You know, I want to say I'm grateful, although there's no name here. I don't know if this person will be sending me a receipt later on, but before that, I want to say we are grateful. Thank you very much. Yes, it's very, very slow now. Nobody's responding anymore. For the past 48 hours now, this is the first support that we've gotten now. So, guys, try to do your part. The account number is just right there on the screen, you know, so that we can have our own solar. You know, there's no light in this country, you know, running this broadcast every day, I believe. You know, somebody called me today from America. Now, it's also America now that they call from, you know, reminding me that, Mr. Elvis, do you realize that you are protesting every day for a better Nigeria? I was like, yeah, we'll be doing this. Yeah. He said, no. He said in a different way. He said he realized now for the past 2 months, I protest every single day. I was like, how? You know, it now reminded me of my thumbnail. You know, if you check my thumbnail, La protest is the really see so. Somebody have to remind me, we are the one doing our thumbnail. I thought it's just thumbnail, but I didn't know it's a protest. He said you are doing a protest, and the people that this is reaching every day is more than the people gathering on physical ground. I was like, oh, wow. Yes. You know, sometimes you do something that you don't realize and all that. So it's your duty to tell us, you know, what we are doing. Yeah, for some of you that is saying that, oh, you know, what are we doing? We are doing a lot. We are actually doing a lot. And apart from that, we are on ground. You know? So let's continue to do our part. God bless you all. I'd like us to go to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate if you are there. Unmute yourself, talk to us.
Let somebody else go.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Mr. Mecca, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening, sir. Talk to us. You have 12 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, are you sure it's really good to have me? I just want to use 3 minutes to ask you a question and clear the ground. Well, first and foremost, let me apologize on the interjection. I didn't know it was a phone call. I just came in and someone was making reference on my conversation on Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday? And I was wondering, are we still on this topic? So, you know, I think on a slight note, you forgot that I was just joining. But then I'll ask you some questions. I know some of your panelists, but I will not forget Moderator. Moderator, thank you for interceding on me. That was a very good gesture on your own end. Some of your panelists who don't like me. I'm not here to be liked. I'm really ganging up on. They are trying to change your views. That's why you're always quick to put me on the background. But there've been multiple interjections on this platform, especially to those you have some preferences. You prefer some people. You don't kick them. You don't put them on the background. So are we going to set the ground rules going forward? Because if you treat someone different and you treat another person in another light, then this is nothing but hypocrisy. If we are looking at changing things, we must be fair. We must be objective. If you are going to say no more interjection, if you interject, I'll kick you out. Put it on the bag. Lay the rules now. If you are going to say some people can interject and they will not be kicked, and some people, when they interject, they will be kicked, then that's bias. Mr. Elvis, over to you.
Okay, Mr. Mecca, thank you very much. Now, my concern over this interjection is the people interjecting people on the phone. You know, there's no excuse you didn't know if it was on the phone or on the panel. Right from time, that has always been there. I don't like anybody from the panel to speak when somebody is talking from the phone, because your voice will overshadow the voice that's coming from the phone. That means my audience, the spectators, will not be able to hear anything coming from the caller anymore. In terms of interjection on the panel, interjection is allowed on the panel, but when it's too much, you're abusing it, it becomes a problem. Everybody on this platform interject each other on this panel, but it's something that happens once in a while or once in a broadcast, you know, not the way you are doing it. You unmute yourself in one particular broadcast more than 15 times. That is abuse, you know. So if you are talking about setting rules, I know rules. I'm not biased here. I'm very, 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 very straight, and I say things how it is. You come into the platform and you interjected. You are just coming in 1 second. You already unmuted saying something. That is abuse, you know, of privilege. You don't do that. It's not about being biased. I'm not. If I'm biased, you don't supposed to be here because you are not supporting.
Okay, that's a fair response from you. But then again, you just answered my question in the sense that I just came in 1 second, so I didn't even know someone was on the call. Someone was on the call. I didn't know.
Anywhere that person was, why must it be your priority?
So I responded. You see, I think maybe sometimes you think some of us we probably have an overview of when the show has started and people are talking. I didn't know the person was talking from the phone. I thought it was a panelist, and I came out like, are we still discussing this matter? But it's good you've clarified the matter. Now I want to. No, I know now. Right? I want to set my own ground rules, and I can assure you, I will not violate it. Okay? I will never interject anybody when they are speaking. I will never come in when they are speaking. Nobody should interject me again. If anybody interjects me, please kick that person on the background. And if I interject anybody, please kick me on the background. Is that a fair ground rule for me?
Yes, Mr. I support that 100%.
Mr. Elvis.
Somebody is interjecting me. Somebody is interjecting me now. Somebody is interjecting me.
Interjecting Mr. Elvis.
No, you are not interjecting it. It is my time.
No,
it's my own time. It's my own time.
Nobody's. It doesn't matter. Your time will be somebody's calling me.
Mr. Elvis. Okay, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you talk of interjection, because he said this is his own time, then that means your 8 minutes. If you agree that the 8 or the 12 minutes that you are being given is running, then I'll keep my mouth shut. I'll stop. But I want to believe that you have not started. Your 12 minutes have not started because you're having a conversation with Mr. Elvis.
You already used 3 minutes 30 seconds. I paused it now.
Okay. So Mr. Elvis, talking about interjection. Interjection is allowed, from what I know on this platform. It is allowed if you seek permission from the person. You have to seek permission. That is the grand rule. And that is a civilized rule. If I'm talking, if it is my time, or you are talking and I want to interject you, I will say, I have something to say. Can I go? If you say no, it's my time, I want to, I will keep my mouth shut. Okay?
And
So
wait
if
for
you
him to
can
finish.
interject me.
Yeah.
Mr. Emeka, you can interject me, but you must seek my permission. If you don't seek my permission, then that would be rude. That's the rule.
Exactly, that would be rude. I agree with that. Yeah, thank you. But like I said, I don't have problem interjecting on the platform, but I have every problem anybody interjecting my callers. Nobody at all can interject my callers, you know, on the platform. But when you abuse the right of interjecting people on the platform, that's my concern. Like, unmute yourself as you like. You know, obviously, you can be saying rubbish. I give you 12 minutes, for example. You are saying rubbish and telling us what will destroy us in Nigeria because we set the rules not to interject. You just be talking for the next 12 minutes. Before you finish talking, Nigeria will be set ablaze. That's not what we are looking for. We need to stop you.
No, but
so,
yeah, no, but Mr. Mr. Elvis, on this conversation, right? There are some people's opinion here. I don't like them. It doesn't mean I should not respect their opinion. But I notice consistently, and that's why I want to address this. My opinions are my opinions. You don't need to like my opinion. But these opinions should be respected. You don't need to agree with my opinion. Like the other opinion I had, Madam Rita didn't like it. I didn't also like her own opinion. But she said what she wanted to say. I listened to her. I said what I wanted to say. I listened to them. Exactly. That's fine. All right. I wanted to set the ground rules so that, because I noticed them pushing, saying, Mr. Evans, remove him. And that is wrong. It is wrong. They are pushing you. They are playing on your intelligence or your emotional state of mind.
No, Mr. Mecca, please. But if you heard what they said, you should know what Evie said. Evie said something very profound when they said that. Did you hear what he said when they told him
exactly?
You need to
No,
know.
they need to stop it. So why do they continue to say it all the time? So Mr. Evans has clarified on that stance, but multiple people, because they don't like my opinion, continue to say remove him. Is that not witchcraft?
But has he done what they asked him to do?
Hold on. Let me make this clear, Mr. Mecca. Hold on. For the past 6 years, you know, if I'm not mistaken, or let me say since 2022 till now, people have been calling for 1 or 2 persons to be banned. Ban this, ban that, ban that. I've never reduced myself to doing that, except you break the rules. In fact, Pansa that is banned on this platform today for 2 years is the one that I've always said I should ban everybody. Ban this, ban that, ban this. But fortunately, he's banned for 2 years. Why? Because his character. Not because anybody asked me to ban him. Right? Tony Africa, you know, also come here and insult the women left or right. His ban, I think his ban supposed to be lifted now. I don't know. I think we gave him 3 months or 4 months. I think it's about, we need to check it. Tony Africa needs to come back. You know, I'll check that. So in case nobody is saying that, Madam Deborah said, you know, you should be removed or not to be allowed here. I responded to that already. So why are you emphasizing on that? We don't just ban people because people want us to ban people. But you were removed just now because you break the rules of the platform. And people like you are the one that go later to say, because they ask him to remove me, not knowing that you are the one that break the rules of the platform.
No,
so in case
you've clarified it.
You go break down.
You've clarified, and I think I like your response.
Mr. Ivis, let me quickly also say this as well. I've heard a couple times, if not more, from this conversation from Mr. Emeka saying, I want to set a grand rule.
He doesn't have any ground rule here.
You can't set. I don't think that is. You have an anchor. You have someone that moderates. He's the one that will set the ground.
He doesn't have any ground rule here. He just
he said so.
He said no, but if he said such thing, Deborah also said I should remove him. So if we allow Emeka's ground rule to work, so Mother Deborah's statement needs to work. So let everybody, I beg, everybody on the comment section, what rules? Let everybody tell me their ground rules now. Let me activate all of them. Tell me your ground rules. If not so, if we look comment section and they tell me ground rules, you'll see say, Emeka, you're not going to spend 10 seconds for what? That's true.
You don't know what is the grand rule. No be rule, grand rule. Now you need to be saying, now you be the ultimate
politician. Now, politician, I be. Talk to us, Emeka. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. I've used 3 minutes of my time, so I have 9 minutes left. All right, so I'll go straight to the conversation. I'm happy with the Supreme Court of Nigeria's decision yesterday on ADC. So what they've done is to, I think it's fall back to the argument we were having the previous time about courts, higher courts, lower courts. The Supreme Court does not hear evidence. They looked at the application of that law and they said the appeal courts made an error on that law. They are not supposed to put preservation order or statutory locals. I'm not pronouncing it properly. So what they are essentially saying is that the Supreme Court, the appeal court judges erred on deciding the leadership concerned in ADC. So that since the issue is in the Federal High Court, which is a trial court is a court where you go with your evidence, you understand, and you have the your lawyers presenting your evidence and you are listening. So it's the trial court, Federal High Court, and also other state high courts are also courts of first instance. Another court of first instance is the magistrate court. So now they've said, go remove that, let that case go back to the Federal High Court, let the Federal High Court resolve that issue. So they are trying to now tell the appeal court that your decision is useless and is the wrong application of the law. I did send a couple of things to you, Mr. Evans. I know you're a busy man, you probably might have not seen it. Anyway, on that note, which means once that situation has gone back to the Federal High Court, the David Mark leadership is being recognized now, and we can see that instantly INEC has recognized David Mark as the chairman of the party. They can go back to them and start discussing the issue in the Federal High Court. But to not start beating about the bush, to just lay out the whole claims, I looked at what Tanko was saying. Tanko, well, he's now experienced. Before he's an inexperienced individual who stumbled his way into politics, but now he's experienced and he knows what they are trying to do. So he actually predicted that this case the Supreme Court would upturn the case and send it back to the High Court, and then they would deliver judgment. So the High Court would now delay to make a decision. And by that time, it becomes very difficult for the ADC to get organized and have party primaries by the end of May 30th. Like I've said, P2B should not be there. Just get out of that place. There's a lot of problems, so people do not want the ADC to be organized. Leave that place, go to somewhere else, go to the PRP and get yourself organized and overcome the issues that you politically that may be coming. I noticed this man, what's his name? That is elder brother. He's somebody that will not compromise. Definitely. He's someone who is not influenced by money. Their father had money. So these are not people who were raised from poverty. He's not going to be influenced by the billions you want to give to him. So that's a political party and a structure that he can fit in, that will not be influenced by opposition party, by either any bribery or any inducement. So I would rather tell him to leave and go. Then again, even if he does not want to leave and he's still considering that the ADC would still meet the deadline, they are still not going to make him the flag bearer for ADC. So what's there to lose? Just leave. On the other note, on what is being discussed today, I'd rather say parents are failing in their duty to discipline and bring up their words. I listened to what the young man said. Yes, there's a certain level of peer pressure. We now see it on social media. Young boys are registering to be doing fraud. There's now a fraud school where you go and acquire skill set for fraud. Instead of going to acquire skill set for mechanic, skill set for IT, skill set for engineering, people are obtaining skills. They are going to, they are now fraud institutions in specific places, even in Lekki, where they organize boys and they give them training for fraud. It's a shame. We've lost our moral values. And yet we are pointing fingers at the government, like the government they came from us. But the government came from us, from the society. Is a disgrace in my view. So parents should parent their children. Listen to that young man, a young man of 21 years old saying, I want to build shop for my mother. I want to buy this for my sister. I want my sister to do hairdressing. He has a father. What's the responsibility of a father? The father should be the one providing for his children. We are feeling that, but I think we are losing our sight. Yes, from the African sense of view, it applies when we are old. That is when our kids can take care of us. By then, we would have provided for those children. We would have brought them up properly, instill good morals, instill good values in them, put them on or set them on a path of success so that when they are well to do and in our old age, they can in turn try to take care of us. Not pushing teenagers to become parents, not pushing young adults to become the breadwinner of a home. Many girls are not doing that. You see young girls sleeping around so that they can provide for their family. And then you see their parents closing their eyes. There's this girl when she went viral. What's her name? I think she's from Edo State. She went viral. And she was really unhappy with her father and mother who sent her to Italy. She was unhappy.
Easy
Ogbede. Yeah, easy. Thank you. Easy Ogbede. She went viral. She was really pissed. And she's right. Parents are sending their words, they are sending their children into vices, into things that are not right, so that they can provide for. What is the job of those parents? Why can't you take care of your family? What is the job of a man? Why can't you take care of your family? What is the job of the mother? Why can't you take care of your children? Why are your children not the one taking care of you when you have hands, you have legs, you are not dead, you are not sick? You allow your daughter to go and sleep with multiple men, put her in that rig so that she can be sending money to you. It is sad, it is bad. We should not push our children to that extent. Poverty is not an excuse. Poverty is just a state of mind, and you can change your circumstances. There are free schools in Nigeria. Many people choose not to go to those schools. Let's be honest. There's no student loan, but people to choose not to do that. If you want to change your life, that decision can lie on you. It is your responsibility, or your parents can mold you up to become someone of value. What we are doing, we are pushing out, we are manufacturing criminals, we are manufacturing prostitutes in Nigeria. And yet, we want Nigeria to be better. How can it be better? How? When the mindset is bad, young boys want to be fraudsters. Young girls want to be prostitutes. How? It's never going to be okay. Now I saw this man, Jerry, this pastor, he just came out of the blues. And he said he's organizing a foundation or whatever, and he wants to give money to people. And then the EFCC chairman was there talking nonsense. I was just listening to him, saying he was reviewing his account. Money was coming from Colombia, money was coming from different way, and there were petitions. When the people don't listen, people are not clapping. I said, money coming from Colombia.
That's Jerry.
Money coming from Colombia to Jerry's account. And then you now say you are giving him a clean slate. Who were those who wrote the petition to you, EFCC? Even at there, you now say you will still continue to review him because something is wrong going on there. Money are coming in. And I will tell you guys for free now that people are using churches to launder money and push drugs and weapons in Nigeria. And I'm saying it is not just only politicians who are using these people to launder money. Even foreign intelligence are using them to launder money. If money is coming from Colombia where there is drugs like crazy, and the money and the anti-money laundering laws in that place is so bad, and yet you are saying you are giving him a clean slate of that, but at the same time you say you still continue to be monitoring him, then what the hell? Who wrote the petition? The person who wrote the petition is not a Nigerian. I can tell you for fact. It is not a Nigerian that wrote the petition because Nigerians do not know what is going on with these churches. And if you see the people, the people who are around it, look at those people who attended the foundation meeting or the kickoff of the nonsense. Look at those people. Those are people who are destroying Nigerians. Those are the people who are destroying Nigerians. When I looked at the audience, I said no. And I saw the EFCC chairman, I just laughed. A lot of Nigerians do not know what is going on in Nigeria. Let me be honest. Let's just say the fact. A lot of Nigerians don't know what is going on in Nigeria. Unfortunately, we have created a community and a country of crime. And that crime has harvested. And we are now the victims of the crimes going on in Nigeria. And then from the crimes going on, or the criminals that we have created, and we will now choose politicians who will go there to continue to perpetrate bad things to us. We're a reflection of our society. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Meka. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's move on to Oga Prince Collins. Prince Collins, please talk to us. Good evening to you. It's been a while.
Mr. Elvis, it's been a while. So I'm so happy to be able to come in today. It's quite a long time, really. But it's been circumstances beyond my personal control. But most time I try to come in. It's very difficult because my schedule has become a regular thing in the evening, so I find it difficult to come into the panel. But meanwhile, I'm still with us as ever. As usual, never change. So I just heard this. I just heard not quite long regarding the satellite. The issue of what do you call it? The solar stuff. Yeah, I just heard it now. So by the grace of God, we'll see what we can do. So we can keep the station moving on. Okay, yeah. This one, just leave it. Let me quickly, take a photo because I was trying to look for the account. I couldn't get it. I know I have it inside my account before, but I was just tracing it. I'll be finding it difficult. So let me snap this one before it goes. Because I not have a chance to. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right. So it's a terrible thing, My brother that spoke last, Mr. Meka, you have spoken very well, but most time what you have said is, is intertwined. The system is intertwined. I think the total submission regarding the whole thing is centered on the provision that the government is making for us. And Nigeria is what it is today. Just the last word you said, I love that we are a reflection of what we are. So you can't give what you don't have. So Nigeria is planned to fail. It's not planned to be successful. So you cannot. You only innovate or carry out innovation on what you have on ground. So what Nigeria have on ground, what the forefathers left for us, is what the incoming generation are innovating on, and it's a wrong ideology, wrong foundation has been laid. And when you innovate on wrong foundation, what you get is wrong results. So that's what we are seeing in Nigeria. So I used to say it all the time here that every step in Nigeria that follow the other step is going to be worse. Because if we are laid a good foundation, then what you see is better, best. When you lay bad foundation, you see worst and worst and worst situation. So that is how Nigeria is. I've been listening on the background, like the children we just spoke about that are into crime. If you look at what, let me quickly, because of time, I'll just briefly, iron it one by one. If you look at the reason why those young boys, the reason they gave that made them did what they did, you find out that is the reason why civilized nations, the developed nation, pay what is called social security for young children, parents, and all that. So some of you, my last speaker just blamed the parents just now, that how can children become what they are today because the parents are not handicapped? Why should their children be like that? I think that would be too heavy to put on our parents, because if you are following what is happening in a civilized world, you will notice that. Let me use the good example. When some of us just move from our country and move into this part of this civilized world, and we become successful without fear of favor, we engage with the system and we begin to see things happening positively. It is not because we are too good or because God is supporting us. It is the system that has been put in place that we have come to meet. So if we have come to a crime scene system, that is what we will learn. You see that this social security government intervention on people's life is not it's to battle crime. It's not something they just do. So until Nigeria begin to face reality, we are going nowhere. You can't blame parents. The parents you are blaming. I've got a cousin that finished NCE 28 years ago. He has never worked. He never got a job. He has been submitting application here and there. When they take him, they tell him they've employed him. When he goes there, they replace him with someone else because he is poor. And this man is 52 years old. He has never worked, and he's very educated. He's outside speaking English. Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to ask a short question?
I just ask a question. You said NCE. That's like teaching certificate, right?
Yes. His ambition was to become a teacher.
For how many years?
For I think it should be 32 years now. He has never worked. He has not been able to get a job. So if you look at that kind of
maybe just to ring them more Nigerians and then understand.
Yeah. So if you look, there are multiple people like that that have got that kind of predicament that cannot help themselves because they are absolutely poor from the kind of background that they come from. They can't help themselves. These are the job of government, to create an enabling environment for people to succeed in life. When it is not there, if it is this present generation, what would they do? They go into crime. So you just said that some people have gone. Some people they've created an institution of Yahoo where they can study for Yahoo. Why not? The political institution of Nigeria are they not worse than Yahoo? They are criminals. They are even worse than Yahoo. Religious institution, the religion institution in Nigeria, they are criminals. The last speaker just made an example of how somebody is saying money is flying into his account from different places while he's sleeping. Is that not worse than Yahoo? Then let's talk about our security apparatus. Are they not criminals? Then let's talk about the judicial institution of Nigeria. They are the worst criminal that we can ever, think about in Nigeria, because they put us in the system we have today. They've compromised election. They've support the INEC to make sure that nothing happens to the vote of the people. They've compromised election. They've changed the laws against the poor. I don't know. Those people are worse than crime. Then what do you expect from those children that are now looking for a way to survive? Because it is the institution that Nigeria has built. So they have to innovate on it until a total change comes. That is why most time when I think about Obi becoming a president, I feel for him. If God can make him good, let him come so we can see a little innovation that he can do. But Obi becoming a president will not change Nigeria. He's only going to struggle and fight with the bad, the good, and the ugly. And 8 years will pass, and another one will come and jabber everything, because there's no continuity in that country. Nigeria is made to fail. It's not. Nobody should think of say, oh, Nigeria, one day there will be hope for Nigeria. If there is hope if somebody is thinking, then the person is sleeping. The only thing that will bring hope is absolute, I repeat it, absolute revolution. No other thing that will bring about change in that country. No, not even election, not politics, nothing. You see the people that are gathering around Obi now, if they give Obi ticket in ADC, they are going to make sure the first 4 years they will frustrate him. You see, those criminals that have left APC that are now with him gathering, feeling as if they want to do something, are just sorry for when he becomes a president. We will see. We are here. We are watching. You know, Nigeria is made to fail. You see what Elvis has been saying. You see the system. He's seeing it, and that's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. What all the things that Mr. Elvis is saying is what is happening there. The system, jaga, nothing. It's from survival of the fittest. No system put in place. Before I can begin to say, okay, Nigeria is facing the limelight, it's when I see a government come in and start from foundation. You cannot. If you want to build a school, you start from foundation. If you want to build a poultry, you start from foundation. If you want to have a mechanic workshop, you start from foundation by building your structure, putting in place where you are going to put your tools. If it is a school, you build your classes. You have a signboard for writing. You have seats for children, staff room, blah blah blah. You organize. If you want to have a poultry, when you buy your beds and put it in your poultry, you have to know, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this poultry side, I have 52 chickens. In this side, I have other. If it is not organized, nothing will work. Nigeria is not organized. So nothing will ever work in that country except this revolution take place. And I'm going to keep saying that, agitating for that. That's the only solution. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Maybe I'll continue with what I've said so far in my next submission. Thank you. And God bless everybody. Mommy Diaspora, it shall be well with you. God will bless everybody. Elvis, your family, it shall be well with you.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless your family too. We don't want revolution. I beg. You know, they will kill everybody for Nigeria. We want Tinubu removed. That's all we want. Thank you.
That revolution must not be actually. It might be peaceful one. There's a peaceful revolution that we can do because we're already democracy.
Okay. Except that, yes. Oga Chris, thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Service.
Are you ready now? Yes.
I am.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on, Oga Chris. Give us somebody want to say something now. Go ahead. You have 8 minutes. Give us some.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Greetings to you and then the panelists. Truly appreciate everyone. Thank you for all that you do. We are still on the donation drive, Nigerians. Let's continue to give as the account number displayed earlier. Panelists, I greet everybody. Thank you very much for all that you do. The account number is Nigeria Watch Media. Account number 12202388509. Let's give. Remember that we've been on this for quite a number of weeks now, and it's almost getting to the finishing line, about 9-point-something million that we are now. So let's do our best and get this to the finishing line. Thank you very much, and happy weekend to everybody. Happy weekend to everyone. Hopefully, we all have time to be together with our families and then have time to relax and then enjoy ourselves. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll just take it off from where Mr. Collins actually dropped it. Now, the teenagers, right? I don't know how many of us saw the video. I don't know how many of us saw the fire share. I think when he went to see the wife, he said his son went to work. And the boy said, when he came back, he said, "Oh, Daddy, I cut myself." And he asked him what happened. He said he was working at the Busha place, and then he cut his hand. And Isaac said he told his son that, "Well, you know what? This money that you are working for, you know, I can give you the money, right?" And the boy said, "No, Daddy, I want to work for my own money." I think that boy is in high school, possibly, if I'm correct. Now, most of us, we live in Western world, and then we see what teenagers they do over here. Teenagers, right in high school. I mean, right in high school, they start working. They will go to school in the morning. In the afternoon, they go to work. I mean, I live in the US. Some work in Chick-fil-A. They work at Whataburger. They work Burger King. I mean, McDonald's. You can name them. Teenagers working while in school. We don't condemn that system. We don't condemn that system. Why? Because there is a check in place. The government does what it needs to do and start. As a matter of fact, Barack Obama's children did the same thing. So it's a way to start teaching the children, oh, this is how you can become responsible. I mean, while growing up in Nigeria, I hawk for my mom selling onions. You come back from school, you go hawk onion, walk out the whole street, sell as much as you can sell. That's how you can help your mom during while in school, and then during holiday, you go hawk, go to market, maybe go to lesson in the morning, go back home in the afternoon, you go hawk in the market, do all of that. Because why? The environment was peaceful. There was no criminals, there was no criminals, governors, there no kleptomania destroying our system. And it continues like that. You now see children that they became businessmen because they learn from their parents' enterprises. They learn from their parents' businesses. But all of a sudden now, because the environment has been destroyed by these criminals, politicians, now we now how we teach on how they also can become.
Give us a mandate. Your line is breaking, or we can't hear you. Or is it just me?
Yeah, I think I thought that's why. I thought it was me. Yeah, it's breaking.
It's not good for the media.
I think that my network.
If your line is breaking, it's not good. People are listening.
Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you.
Am I good now?
No, it's broken and it's not good for this program because people are listening. It's breaking. Call, you can join back, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Give us
okay now?
No, it's still not good. Just sort it out. Okay, Oga Chris, talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Anjawaj, good evening. Everybody on the panel, good evening to you all. It's good to be here. And because I have just 8 minutes, can't waste so much time greeting everybody. But I appreciate all of everybody in the comment section. Una welcome, una well done. Mr. Anjawaj, thank you so much for the work you are doing. People, the solar panel thing is still going on. Please, let's see what we can do so that we get this thing wrapped up once and for all. And like I keep saying, no matter how short the time is, I must take some time to say, Mommy Diaspora, Ijenogie, Wese, Saluba Adibawi. And for the people that don't understand Benin, I'm just kind of praising Mommy Diaspora for everything she's doing. I was telling her thank you for ensuring that this program runs smoothly every single day for years. She never missed any opportunity to be part of this program, and she's always part of this program. But having said that, let's go straight into the discussions for today. I think the first major thing is that for whatever we are doing, when we talk about life, it's something that cannot be replaced. It's a mystery. So that's why I'm starting from there. Now, see that guy with the so it's the morality question in our country. Because that one is just the tip of the iceberg. As we talk now, you get some other people where they kidnap, they say where they bring 1 billion. People are buying everywhere across the nation, even cases that are worse than this. Because there is now a moral question in the Nigerian discourse. There's that moral question that refuses to go away. And these APC people, they just make the matter worse. See the new electoral law where they pass into place to the extent that even if you be forger, it doesn't matter. They can't use that one to disqualify your election again. That is also a tip of the iceberg. It is very clear that the whole nation is in disarray. That's why I agree with Prince Collins that the way they set up this nation, they don't set them up, made the thing work. Because every day it is getting worse and worse. See judgment where judiciary they deliver. Just see the judgment where judiciary they deliver. See the laws where legislators they pass. See the actions where executive they take. All of them, if you put all of them together, it's marks of nothing but showing Nigeria as a shame of a country. I'll just move on to the next thing. I think your other was about Okpebholo. See, I'm not going to dwell much on this, but I will remind all of us. Now, remember when Edo State governorship election starts, we were all campaigning, shouting, vote for this, vote for that, vote for this. Nigeria was won everybody. The first time, he said, this Okpebholo one I know they talk about, so we could have not surprised, say, now he go turn up to be the governor. It be like joke. We continue campaign, and that was still intervene again. You see this Okpebholo how they talk about, so it go end up being the governor. We continue, everybody ignore the thing, and so the thing can't happen. The reason I'm saying this, see this 2.5 million vote where everybody they look, so when they sing, the earlier we all start antagonizing that vote, especially people that are supporting Peter Obi, because I cannot even say the ADC because I don't even know if we are going to find a tent there. The reason I'm saying that is that you see that vote, if they rig Edo State election, the biggest loser is going to be His Excellency Peter Obi because he's expecting a large chunk of votes amongst the voting populace in Edo State. And for record, we have 2.67 million voters as at now in Edo State. And these people, they have the yam, they have the knife. They will just come out to tell us that the number of accredited voters was 2.4. And the total number of accredited voters 2.4. The total number of people that voted 2 million votes. Out of these 2 million, they will just get the way. See, don't tell me it's not possible. 2015, go and look at what happened in Kano State. Go look votes where Kwankwaso give Buhari for Kano State. About 2 million votes. Look at the number of people that was accredited that day. Almost everybody that were accredited, all of them voted. It has happened before, it will happen again. So, the emphasis here is that this way this man they take, even as when they talk, even as much as say with the insult him, he's a fool, he's also and say, no, what thing they do, we have to counter that. It's either we keep speaking against it or we find ways to counter that because Edo State is going to be, see, Edo State for Peter Obi, now like Kano State for any northern presidential aspirant. Because that Kano State, the 3 KK state, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, the kind of vote when they remove from those 3 states. So, Edo State is like a gold mine. And this man, when we get there as the governor, so the way we intend to talk about these 2.5 million votes, I think he's serious. He knows why they are saying it. So now, so that one be. I just quick go to my brother Emeka. I just laugh for the argument. I just the background, they laugh. And thank you, Mr. Jonathan. You see, when Jonathan quickly interjects, say, nobody feels set the ground rule here, apart from Nigeria Watch. Because maybe one talk that one. So Mr. Jonathan talk, I was very happy. You see, Mr. Emeka, I interjected you 2 times. So if Nigeria Watch had maintained that ground rule that we are trying to talk about, that if any person interjects you, automatically the person will be put on backstage. You see, I'm saying interjected you 2 times, and it was a contribution to what we were saying. First of all, in short, the 2 cases were names that you couldn't remember off your head immediately. See, there's a clear-cut distinction between interjection and obstructing the flow of somebody's thoughts. As long as the interjection is to add to the discussion, I don't think there's any problem with that. And Nigeria Watch has made it very clear every time on this broadcast that people can interject, but it depends on what you are interjecting and how you are interjecting. So now be that one. You still mentioned about Tanko Yusuf. Tanko Yusuf, not be small picking for politics, so guy Beka. He has been there for a very long time. In short, I first met him in politics like over 20 years ago. Do you know that Tanko Yusuf was the acting national chairman of the NCP way back like 2008 or thereabout? How did he become the chairman? The acting national chairman, the chairman of the NCP, Obayuwana, was from Edo State. So when Oshomole became the governor, Oba Iwana was made the Attorney General of Edo State. So that was how Tanko Yusuf became the acting national chairman. That's 2008, almost 18 years ago. And as way back as 2015, remember, he was also the chairman of the IPAC, Inter-Party Advisory Committee, as in the confluence of all political parties in Nigeria. He was the chairman. So this man might have not been very vocal. He might have not been there in the faces of everybody, but he has been in politics for a very long time. And any job you've been doing for like 20 years, I don't think any person can say you don't have experience doing that job. So having said that, we talk about the elephant in the room, and that's the presidency of His Excellency Peter Obi. I think it is high time Peter Obi and his handlers, they make a decision on the way forward. Because actually there's no time. There's really no time. There's no point going back and forth, okay? So I'll just round up in 10 seconds. There's no time going back and forth. They should make a decision so that the followers will know the direction to follow. I think that's just so. Everybody, once again, I want to say thank you for listening and thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. Mr. Oduwa, it's good to have you on the show. You're the last person on the panel. Please give us your 8 minutes. Let's face our final submission. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nigeria. Happy Workers' Day. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Happy Workers' Day. Thank you all for your concern and your submission and your view. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Happy Workers' Day, man. God bless you. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers. Happy Workers' Day to all of you and the passerby. Yes, well, I don't really see the topic. I'm trying to catch what is written, but it is difficult for Peter Obi and Kwankwaso to rescue Nigeria. How? Anyway, this Nigeria will rescue Nigeria for Peter Obi and Kwankwaso because they are not the one to rescue us. We are the one to rescue ourselves. Just like the way Peter for Nigeria is trying to rescue Nigeria to Peter Obi and Kwankwaso. And Mama P, and so on and so forth, who was really concerned about the thing that is happening in the country, just like that boy that the soldier kidnapped now. So these are how we are going to rescue Nigeria for Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, because Peter Obi has just tell you, if you don't come and let us first put one together, so that is it. Anyway, I really want to say something about the people that they are saying Nigeria fail, Nigeria do this. Give us our mandate. You are right that in your country where you live, that they are paying, they send those students to do menial job and they pay them. And which is truth. That is why I always say that Nigeria doesn't have school. What people say, they go to school, they don't go to school. I look at them and laugh because they don't even know the meaning of school. They thought when you just go there, they give you one chair, you sit down, they begin to tell you the person that found River Niger is called Mogopak. And the river that my great-great-grandfather was, before Mogopak was born, they're not telling you is the one that found the River Niger. Then people will just believe. The next person that found America is called Christopher Columbus. So all those lies is what Nigeria want to hear. And that is why today, they will tell you what God cannot do does not exist. But they have not said that God steals from anybody. Then, in another hand, they have not told you that God have hungry, you want to eat. But they say what God cannot do does not exist. Anyway, Nigeria fail people because the teacher who teach you something did not even know what they are teaching you. Because we embrace foreign policy that make us failure in life. When we use our children to work, they will call it labor, child labor, child abuse, this, that. But what man will put their own to work, they will call you education, practical. They will give him a name. But when you are doing it your own, they will call it child labor. So, and that is kind of school we go. We now go and learn one people they call British. They learn their language. They give you paper and call it your certificate. Then you all be happy. Even if they teach you what they call practical, they known as a technical school, they don't even give you anything to learn. You will just go there. They will give you paper and say you are not so and so. You are not so and so. That thing you said you read, you don't know. If they give you physically, you cannot do it. The people they're supposed to respect, they will call them common mechanic, common vulcanizer, common this, common that. Because those ones, they don't go and learn British language. So that is the failure that we have. Then the one that delete that their schoolmates, 21 years is the last one, according to the interview. It is because the people who are his leader, known as government, has failed. They are criminal. So they say, brought up a child the way we go. When you grow, you will not depart from it. Because if, what do they call it? Okpebholo can make all those stupid law, criminality law as Nigeria law, then what did you expect the follower to become? So, and all those judges who are supporting criminality, tell you that, can we go to the market and look for evidence? Abuja is not a state. So if all those, and INEC will tell you, if you don't like this kind of criminal ringing we give to you, go to court. So what did you expect the follower to become? Or the police or the soldier man who will tell you that a terrorist is a prodigal son, or one of these Boko Haram one day will become the president of this country. Then what did you expect the follower to become? That is what you are saying. Because those people, the time we are following our traditions, which it was our government, if something like this, they will put you to public disgrace. Your family will be in shame. So the whole community will know you. That time they will not tell the court have not said so. You receive your instant disgrace. You will not go and analyze person, or in the name of you want to kidnap. If you will not let you to try it. Because what the white may bring for us is to make us irrelevant. And that is why our people are irrelevant. That boy, if it is work that they did not have, won't they go to farm? Is it not farm that people generate money? Me, I tap rubber when I was small. I do different kinds of job. Today, I'm still putting my child the way of life. So is it because of poor? If it is poor, let him go to farm.
Mr. Odua, they kidnap them for yourself farm.
Then why do they not take actions and say this kind of thing cannot happen? But they cannot go and kidnap their brother in the school. They are not kidnapping them in the farm. I'm telling you, because my people said if you are beating the eyes, the nose will join into cry. If really they are kidnapping people, if one local government, have you ever seen any local government, even complete one village? Have you seen one complete one village come out for protest? Not talk of the entire local government. If really they are kidnapping them, because if they are kidnapping you, you have to do the demonstration and let us know that something like this is happening. You cannot be kidnapping you and you go to some.
Sorry, because now the people who did the community, now they do the thing.
So that shows that they are not doing it. Because you cannot say they are killing. It's just like what happened in the north. The one girl from the north, he asked, do they have Christian people in the south? They said no. Because if they have Christian in the south, something cannot be happening to Christian in the north, and the south are not talking about it. They are just building an auditorium. They want to build a house to the sky. They want to look for where they will collect money from people. You are not talking about what is happening. He said they are like Cain and Abel. When God asked Cain, where is your brother? He said, am I my brother's keeper? So that is what the Christianity of the South are. Really. If you say things bad is happening in your vicinity, then you will have demonstrate the action. I just said, if you know that I read the theory of what is happening now have never happened before in the parable of a stranger, then that shows that there is unity to fight against crime. So thank you. I will submit the next minute to come. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Odua. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your submission. Mr. Joseph Oji said Tinubu is off to France tomorrow. Kenya, Rwanda, with all our present situation in Nigeria. Okay. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. But yeah, that's why we all are doing what we are doing, to see if we can have a leader that have empathy, a leader that prioritizes his own people rather than where we always find ourselves now. Thank you so much, everyone. Everybody have given their submission. I'd like us to round up, but I'm going to give 1 hour for everybody on the panel to talk within themselves. On this one, I'm not managing anything, but people just talk within yourselves. When there is fight, then I end the show. But 1 hour, Mr. Jonathan is going to start first, followed by Madarita. But anybody can come in. We don't have a lineup. Anybody can just give their submission, because some of you said the minutes given to you earlier on, you could not finish what you wanted to say. So 1 hour starts now. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Mr. Jonathan is not there. Madarita, are you there?
Mr. Jonathan is eating amala. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Wedu. Sister Rika, Wedu.
Come on.
Go yo.
Yeah, and okay. What I want to talk about was what Mr. Jonathan was saying earlier in his first submission about Edo State governor. That's even that. I mean, claiming that is the opposition that the terrorists. I mean, that's the most absurd and ridiculous statement. Yet, because it's going to say worse as time goes by. He actually said something and said that the money he's using for infrastructure in Edo State is Bola Ahmed Tinubu's money. Listen, all his handlers. If you're in government house, Edo State government house, you're listening to me. All of you around the governor, all his handlers, all of you are what they call Odoyo, daft. And I really don't blame the governor, because somebody said, what you don't have, you cannot give. Yes, what you don't have, you cannot give. However, all these so-called educated people in different, if they're really educated anyways, all around the governor, commissioner for this, commissioner for that, even if he has a personal secretary or a personal assistant or whatever, are you trying to tell me that they're as dumb as he is? Is that what you guys are trying to say? I mean, we started with the numbers. It's confusing me. We gave instances where everybody has, everybody has certain things that they are weak on. If you are weak in speaking in numbers, okay, simplify it. Are you telling me Okpebholo or his handlers, people around you, are you people that illiterate? Are you guys so dumb that you guys can't put, even if it's a screen where you can actually read the words? Because some of y'all who listen to me, you can't, when you see a number, you can't even tell if it's 1 billion or 5 billion. You want them to write it down. If Okpebholo had sensible people around him and he's not good in numbers, they should have written it down so he can actually read the words. The same thing, he needs to be educated about what democracy is. I don't even know how he became a senator. Honestly, people of Edo Central have voted. I really don't know, because I've only heard of him when he wanted to be governor. I heard he's a senator. Like, how? Does he even understand what's going on in the Senate? How can he say it is Tinubu's money that I used to develop Edo? Come on now.
He became a senator in a platform of good. He didn't work for it at all.
You don't have sensible people from Central.
No, what happened is that they revolted against the person that was supposed to be there.
Yes, Nigerian politics is all about money. Even if you're educated and you want to come out, if you don't have money or if you're not in association with the demonic people, you have no chance. You really don't have no chance. That's what Edo State is facing, unfortunately, when we have intellectuals that are able to serve, but because they don't have money, they cannot present themselves to serve. It's embarrassing. I'm not even angry anymore. I feel embarrassed for myself, because that's my lovely state. I feel embarrassed, honestly speaking. And we're going to see worse. They call him D7, I call him Pinocchio. But it is what it is. It is what it is, unfortunately. Going by the election, that's for Edo State. You know, it's heartbreaking to even talk too much about Edo State. Really, it breaks my heart personally, because we can do better. Now, going by the politics of eating with Peter Obi, I think we've said it several times. I think Mecca was the one who kind of addressed it initially. I think on Monday or Tuesday. You know, Peter Obi should just leave the ADC. I support that. There's no time to waste. This leg dragging, going to court, and they will not see the handlers of Mikano, what's his name? Whatever of Adamawa State. That guy doesn't want to let go. He's still holding on to the umbilical cord of I want to be president. Who is going to vote for you from the South? Who? Even the Adamawa State you belong to, the people in Mubi that will not, in fact, that might vote for you in Mubi at all, will be maybe like 5%. Because the people in Mubi, they don't like you. They're just popular based on what what you give them, the paltry amount you give them. And that's why I don't understand why. And I'm not even, I really don't want to talk about, sharing of the formula is the time of the North, the time of the South, because that is a satanic pattern that was started by the PDP. It has not become a norm. But people who are very skimmish, like Atiku, want to make it seem like, oh, I am no longer interested in that norm. I'm a Nigerian. I have a right. It is my right, regardless of if my Fulani brother stayed there for 8 years. I have a right to always go for an election. But when he was in PDP, when Atiku was in PDP, he did not talk about the right of every Nigerian, regardless of their geographical location or tribe, to be president. He did not say that it was their right to be president. Now, when he was in APC, it was okay. But now, he has left APC now. He's not using that as a yardstick to say, that's my right as a Nigerian citizen. You see how manipulative these people are? Very, very manipulative. I don't understand why people like Dele Momodu and what's his name? This the ex-movie star, Kenneth Okonkwo. I really don't know why they're supporting. Reasonably, it could be obviously the finances or the connections or whatever, but reasonably, I don't know why that they think the man has nothing to offer. First of all, we're not looking at a man that's going to be 80 years old. This man is so innovative. We've seen him in his lifestyle. We've seen him about his development in Adamawa State. I've been to Adamawa State before. I've been to Mubi, Jamaica. I've been to all those places. There's no development, and the population is not as much as the way they put it in the census. You get what I mean? So you don't see Atiku's house that's big like Buckingham Palace, and you have soldiers around there, and people at the gate, and Atiku, like what the hell? The man has nothing to offer. He doesn't even live in Nigeria most of the time. So why are you guys supporting him? That's why I say we are the cause of our problems in Nigeria. We are the cause of our problems, and we are the solution, the panacea to our problems. But it's just mind-blowing how you can sell your conscience for how much or what position, and then you agree to something that's not good for the future. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Because if Atiku wants to be president, if he didn't have handlers or people who are supporting him, I don't think he will have the audacity to come out to say he's still holding on to the umbilical cord. Well, like I said before, my belief is that he owns the ADC. Even is it Rafuosu, that was the first chairman? I don't know if that's his name. Maybe someone can correct me or do the research. But I just feel, all these political parties are backdrops. They're like insurance coverage. That Peter Obi trusted the system. He didn't foresee that, I should have just created one party. I think Omoyele Sowore got that he got that template, and that's why he wanted to create. Let me just create my AAC so nobody will take it away from him. I think he got that rumor and he kept it to himself and just created his own political party. And that's why nobody can take it away from him. I wish Peter Obi knew then. I know several people were suggesting it that came on this panel, so I'm not here anymore, They were saying, oh, Peter Obi should just create his own party. We didn't know. In fact, I didn't think we understood the depth of satanism with the man from Bodin. We didn't understand that this man would do anything to stop you from challenging him. It is not help. People say, oh, he helped. He did not help people. He did things for people in order to control them, not to help them, to control them. So that's why most of them are indebted to him. So the basis of him so-called helping them was to eventually control them or call them when he wants to use them, because they have nothing to draw back on. And that's why, see, Professor of Rice and Beans, I still call him to that name because that moniker fits him based on what he told us. Yes, he told us and said he will support the man from Bodin because when he was in trouble with the junta and they burnt his house, it was a man from Bodin and his wife that brought bags of rice and bags of beans for them. Yes, it said so. So henceforth, he's not Professor of Rice and Beans. Because if you are using that at the age of 90, if you are using that caveat to say this is the reason why I support this person, where you know that this person is bad for the future, nothing he's doing, he's working, his policies are retrogressive, there's nothing progressive about it, but you support it, and you're about 90 years old, you've enjoyed what it is to live in a society that there's some level of sanity, and you are supporting this insanity, then you are a wicked person. You are a wicked person. Anybody that can tell me today that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a good president for the past 8 years, for the past 4 years, and that's the reason why you want to support him, you are wicked. Madam Oga, you are wicked. You are wicked. You are wicked. Don't give me any analysis. Don't give me economic policies. Don't give me any numbers. Or I'm an accountant. I'm a political scientist. Oh, this is the projection. Don't give me any permutations at all, because this man, you and I know, nothing is working in Nigeria. And it has affected the psyche of Nigerians. They don't know themselves. They're hopeless. They're docile. Many of them are afraid. They can't talk. Even the older ones, our fathers and mothers, everybody's muted. What sort of hex is this? What sort of hex is this? How can somebody be supporting this? I don't understand. Can somebody make me understand? How can somebody be supporting someone like Atiku or someone like Tinubu? How?
The most painful part of it all is those that are in diaspora, that are already, enjoyed the dividends of democracy. They benefited from it immensely. They've used it to bring their family up, that are still supporting this kind of government. I don't know how nature will forgive those kind of people.
Family. He's there to enrich Sheyi and their families. What is happening to our solid minerals? Do you guys have any idea? Is anybody following Dele Alake?
Yeah, Madam Richard. Madam Richard.
Yes, sir.
Bring your thoughts to conclusion in 30 seconds so that another person can.
I thought everybody can interject the way they can.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Stop saying.
Prince Collins.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, sir.
It's 1 hour, 30 minutes.
No, we have 1 hour, What everybody
So,
can interject.
Yeah. I was about to
a main person talking, then any other person can interject him. But not
Prince
Collins, you have the floor.
Yeah, you see, like what she has spoken well. Anyway, you see, my pain. You see, what pains me most is those that are in diaspora that have tasted true governance, that have tasted true democracy, that have tasted what it takes for government to take citizens serious, that have, enjoyed the dividends of democracy from their youth age. They've used it to bring up their kids and everything, and they've enjoyed the benefit of what it takes to live in peace and tranquility. They still go back home to support this kind of political nuisance in our country to destroy that nation. I wonder if these kind of people have sense of belonging. I wonder if they are human beings. I wonder if the kind of conscience they have. I wonder how they think. Because for me, I cannot gather any in any way, cannot gather this information, cannot put anything together to come out with any kind of conclusion. For instance, Atiku is a problem of opposition in Nigeria right from time. You see, if Atiku has, come down for Obi in 2023, even Kwankwaso, what Kwankwaso is doing right now, if he has done it genuinely in 2023, I think probably we might not be where we are today. I know that Jagaba, ring the election against the will of the people. I know that straight off, and I know why they've decided to make sure that the electoral law is not clear enough for transparent and a good free and fair election, free, fair, and transparent election. I know why the electoral law has not been amended to that extent, and I know what they are planning to do. Whatever effort they are making, that's for me. That's where I'm looking at everything. So I just believe that I don't, except God, have a way of changing things. Naturally, the way things are going right now, with the kind of direction things are going, I see no good result for the opposition. Jagaba is still they are still going to do what they did in 2023. So that's why I'm not too bothered. I just set my mind, for what is going to come. Except if there's a transformation, it might be a transformation that is almighty divine, divinely kind of transformation that will happen, that will lead to a kind of a change. Meanwhile, if we are looking at what is on ground, the opposition will jump up and down. At the end of the day, they will still do what they want to do because they are not ready. You're going to find out that they are still going to do what they did in 2023. So it is left for people to now rise up at that time. Probably that might be the point where people will rise up against the Cubancy and begin to fight for their right. And that's the only thing that will liberate us. If we are expecting that America is going to throw one bomb here and there to liberate us, it will never happen. If any foreign bodies have decided to come into Nigeria to support us, they are going to destroy the whole system and put us into fragmentation and begin to exploit our resources. If anybody is thinking that foreigners are going to help us, we are wasting our time. We will help. We are the one that will help ourselves, or we will remain. We are going to tell ourselves whether we like what we are seeing or not. So in terms of that, the crime aspect of it, we shouldn't expect any change because your system is already gone. There's nothing that is going to take place, that will bring about good results. So if we are looking at real change, we have to look at it from the foundation. It has to be built from the foundation. At the time a government comes or any government decides that they want to do real change, we will see it when it's taking place. It's going to be a gradual process because the crime that the havoc politician did 5-10 years ago is what is manifesting now. People should know this. Let me get this clear. Let me make this clear to us. The havoc politicians did 5-10 years ago is what is manifesting now. The havoc they are doing today have not started manifestation. The manifestation of the havoc of today have not started. What we are seeing now is the havoc they did 10 years ago. The children they refused to train 15 years ago, they are the ones that are youths and adolescents today that are doing this havoc of today. So the evil they are doing right now is going to come up in 5, 10, 15 years, and that is going to be worse. So the earlier we get that and know what we are expecting, because what we are seeing today is not what the result of crime and injustice and corruption and all kind of social vices that we are seeing today. It's not what Tinubu has given birth to. Tinubu is just preparing us for another 10 years to come. What we are seeing now is what Buhari and his cohort did. That is the result of what we are seeing now. The result of the aftermath of Tinubu's corrupt government is coming 5-10 years time. So that's the way it is. That is why when you are fighting crime, you have to be proactive. If you are not proactive and expecting to be reactive, when you are being overwhelmed on that reactive stage, you are going to be talking about therapeutic intervention. So what we are doing right now is therapeutic intervention of the proactive intention that would have taken place 10, 15 years ago. So we are going to be where we are until we do the right thing. And if I don't see us clearly doing the right thing, I won't be submitting what people expect me to submit. It is impossible. Once beaten, twice shy. It can never happen because a system that I belong to for the past 30 years, a system that I belong to, when I wake up in the morning, as I step out, I know where I'm going to. I know at the end of the month, I know my aim. At the end of the year, I know what I'm aiming at. At the end of 5 years, I have a target and I achieve it because the system has been built for that reason. So a system where people cannot design or define or evaluate their ambition rather than just let's go and come and see what comes out of it will never work. So the system must be put in place properly to have a clear cut of where we are going to. So let me allow somebody else to come in.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. It was a very fine place to leave it. Mr. Emeka, King Emeka, are you there, please?
Thank you, my brother. A long time.
Somebody else can go ahead. Somebody else can go ahead.
Sorry, King Emeka.
Someone else can go ahead.
Okay, Ipa Odua, wherever.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, as I was saying, and I will also say, our governor just do something that that baffled me. He did not know when people are praising him and did not know when people are mocking him. Because he asked Shehu, did you know see when people were shouting 2.5 million on the street? So our governor did not know that they start mocking him as 2.5 million governor. Because if he have the sense to think, he will know that that is mockery. That they are mocking him for saying he want to give 2.5. His children, can him tell them who to vote for? If you say Tinubu is giving you money, is it Tinubu money? Is it not our Niger Delta oil money? If he did not have sense, they didn't think that the rest of Edo people doesn't have sense to think. They didn't remember that the Edo state people, if we want to talk of the highest state in Europe, it is Edo state people, that we are all seeing what is happening in the country and we are sending some bedware to the state, and that is where the state has the highest bank in Nigeria. So that is mentality, you should retrieve from it. And let nobody think because Kewaso give Buhari all the vote in the state, in Kano. These Aminu Kano boys, did you know their motto? It is, we don't hear, we don't talk. Whatever our leader says is what we do. That is those Kwankwasia, that is their motto. So there is nothing like that in Edo State. No, not to talk of obedient. Obi itself cannot even give Edo State people who they will vote for. He can only say, maybe this person will be booked. Edo people have the choice to say, this person we are not voting. Not to talk of 2.5 million vote, the governor known as 2.5 million vote. Because the other one we call we can see. What do they call Adam Soshimole? There was also a name they call Adam Soshimole. So in you now it's not 2.5 million. Doesn't mean that they are telling you they want to vote 2.5 million for you. So he just has a nickname now, known as 2.5 million. So that is for that. Then, as I was saying for the boys, here in Italy, those primary secondary school students, they will send them to go and work. Like in Nigeria, we said they go for IT. That is what secondary school students come. In the place, the company I'm working, at times they will bring them, they will come and work like how many months? They will return back to school. So those, when you hear government has paying school children or doing this, paying children in Italy or paying government, they are the way they make people to work for that money. So if really Nigeria, they are educated as they claim to be, I believe the company that Nigeria will have not be, it will have been on millions, because Nigeria, they say they are the populated black nation. So their company will have also be the populated company in the continent. Nigeria will have be producing vehicle if really they are educated. They will have been producing manufacturing aeroplane, doing all kinds of things that the white man are doing, because the resources with us. If white man educated, they will have able to know that this sand can become broken plates. This sand, you can use it to make glass. This sand, you can use it to do this. In this sand, you can have oil from it. If really Nigeria are educated. Because they are not educated. That is why they will tell you they are educated, because they speak well. They will tell you they make some a lobo winner. They win award because they can talk history. They can talk story that is not even reality. Why do they not call you to say, come and do aeroplane for us and make you award? Why did they not say, come and manufacture even tube? Come and manufacture it so that we can give you award? No. It is when you talk story that is not existing, they give you award. The person will be proud. Noble winner, nonsense winner. If you are a lecturer, what you lecture cannot give practical for people to use. Go to school, go and learn. Those people that you call common mechanic is more lecturer than you. You call common carpenter is more lecturer than you. Because you cannot come and be telling me story. Mogopa found River Niger. Christopher Columbus found America. You are a lecturer. You are not a lecturer. You are even worse than the people. The only people I respect in Nigeria at all, I can call that educated, those are doctors. Not the quack. Those are doctors who can give you injection for you, who can give you tablet, or those who can manufacture medicine. Finish. If you could tell me you are a lawyer, you are not educated. You read law. What did you read? Lost, not law. Because a country that people read law, things go well. A country that people read lost, they are looking for what they read. They cannot find it. That is why Babio will tell you, if you have forged certificate, it doesn't matter. You can become president, you can become judge, you can become anything. Just go for certificate. Or a paper that did not carry logo, you can make it. You can just bring any paper from central bank and say it's Nigeria money. So the people from that country will say they read law. They read lost. None of them should talk. They read law. So that is for that. Those boys that they are begging, my dear, if person do that to my children, even though you are soldier, there is nothing like forgiveness. So use this person to show example so that other person will not do the same thing. Because this boy did not say that boy we are fighting them, or they have one problem or another. No. Because your fee, you can oppress this boy. You make him a friend, you oppress him. At the end of the day, you call his family. They will say police arrest you or soldier arrest you, whatever arrest you, they say come and back. No, you make sure that person go down for my presence. Or like that useless police that delete that boy from my worry. You cannot send it to Abuja. You must delete that police in my presence so that another police will not go and do another thing. Delete this policeman in my presence so that I will be a witness that yes, what he did to my son, you have did it to him. That's all. That's only my judgment. My judgment is eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. Except if it is mistake, we can leave that for I say forgive. But all this, it is Nigeria that fed them. Those my grandmother in the farm. Why did Nigeria did not feed her? Or that boy in a Kiosa market, known as the Kiosa or Agbado market. Why did Nigeria did not feed him? Or those ones that open barber shop. It is what you desire, you want to become. You become, not because the country failed you. It is because you failed the country. That is why you are not looking to the good people and say, I want to be good like this. You are looking to the bad one. I want to become like this. So it is because you failed the country. And that is why today the government failed people, because the government have failed themselves. So they don't want to show good example for people to follow. So for me, I will give them to be sentenced to not just life imprisonment, instant judgment. That is my way of, because the Bible said, do to others what you want them to do unto you. That is it. So for the people that are saying Nigeria fail us, please, you people should think of what you will do. That is why I always think Okpebholo factory. The Edo State people are suffering, looking for money. They have resources at home. Instead of Oshomole to come and call Edo people together and say, you bring one another, bring one another, bring one another, it become money. Let us make Okpebholo factory. He said it to one man from the north. Today now we cannot buy cement in our property.
So
some people,
from what you have said now, Mr. Oduwa, because before you said this one, you just said anybody that is saying government has failed us, government did not fail us. Now Oshomole became a governor. He sold Okpebholo out to somebody on a private, sold it to a private person. So Oshomole was the government at that time that sold out the treasure of the land.
No, it is not because, listen, it is not because it's a government. It is because that is who he is. It's not thinking.
No, it's because
no,
he's there.
My brother.
I think the essence is that when a power do, I heard that part. I was listening very keenly when he said that the grandmother in the farm, why are they not saying government failed them? See, the main thing is that even if government failed you, that is not a right for you to go and buy another person. Because government fail you, then you want to kidnap people to make money, to do whatever you want to do.
Okay, now at that point, let me come in there. You see what you just said now. It might be technically be the truth, but if you look at it logically, this guy that have gone to buy somebody now, that we are thinking that, oh, probably he was not supposed to do that. He said something profound. He said, if you look at it, if you listen to him seriously, he said his parents, this one can't do this one, the other one cannot do the other one, the other one cannot do the other one, because they are not, he is from a poor home. That is why you see in a system that works, the money that is made to subsidize the problem of these people, because when you give somebody peanut, no matter how small it is, you will begin to reason well. That is social development when it comes to social security provision. These things might look as if it doesn't make any sense, but it's very important, very vital. When somebody is looking for, okay, imagine, let me give you a typical example of what the story said. He said, we were looking for, the boy said, he was always using one word, my partner, not partner, my sorry, I don't know.
It's associate. It's associate.
My associate. Good. God bless you, Mr. Dua. He said my associate. You see that word associate? Now big word for a man to before. Associate in crime, where they want to get 200 million. That was how they started. The guy said they can provide 200 million. Then later he can say for a man, the 200 two more, he can say, okay, we'll put up 150. At least 150. Then at the end of the day, they can't come down to 200. This one are the crime, they don't commit the crime. Okay, as they come down to 200,000, the person can say, okay, we will put the 200 for account. That is to say, the 200,000 was still significant to him. So that kind of person, if the government has given that person, at least on a monthly basis, is after finishing secondary school, if he cannot provide job for him, he's just getting 50,000, which Nigeria can do. You think that person will go to crime? Let's say the truth.
My brother, thank you. I want to put it for you. It is not government that give you job. No. That is what I'm telling you. I use the No. Because this is where we are deceiving ourselves. Government did not create job. Government did not create job. No. It is not government that create job. Very clear. Now, let me put it clear to you. I use Okpebholo to give example. That instead of you calling Edo people, come together and open and make sure that this factory is working. He sold it to one man because of his greedy, because he doesn't care about the Edo.
Exactly. Now, the government doesn't care about it.
Now, let me tell you how they create job. Sir, I want to tell you how job is created because I've worked here in Italy. Have you entered one Chinese store that you found only one Chinese person selling in that store? No. The thing that we lack, it is that thing that our forefathers were using, which we called unity. Since we embrace this white man trick, who tell you that do whatever you can want to do here, there is a one more we forgive you, that is a place called heaven. Then just go and steal what you did not work for, that is God blessing. Since we embrace this mentality, is where we now live the real life that we're supposed to be practicing. Sir, in the olden days time, they said if something that happened and never happened for, they will say it is the parable of a stranger. That means that the community were united. So this is the area we make this error. I give example of Opila Smith. Now let me give you example of Igbinedion or Canada Dry. It was one mineral that we were drinking in Edo State. That it was been there. If it is person like me that have that Canada Dry, till today we not close. Did you know why? It will be Edo State's Canada Dry or Edo State Mineral Company. Because you will involve all Edo or make half of Edo to eat. Then they will put their money there. Their children will work there. Their benefit will come out from there. Whatever business you have, you will make sure you are including your people to involve in it. Even this water board that you are seeing that we are not having today, if by the time one man that have sense like me come and said, all Edo people, put your money together, let this water board work, you will see borrow will stop. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the month, they will bring from salary to you. It is
Mr. Dua, we are talking to we like people we talk to here where they listen to us. I want you remember you break out. Which one be say me everybody bring their money content do it? I don't understand.
That's good. I don't know the country you live, but a country you live, there is what we call company. This company were not set up by the state governor or the federal governor, the federal government. It was set up by individual. Like say 5 people come together, 7 people come together, 8 people come together. That is how they have that your company that you are working.
Now let me tell you. Let me tell
no,
you.
That is how they make that company.
We are speaking to people. Wait, you see all these things that you are saying. First, the government has a role to play in all these things. You can't just come to somewhere and start setting up company. There have to be an enabling environment for you to set up that company. First of all, let's talk about. Wait,
in our state, we have that enabling environment.
Mr. Dua, wait.
We have it.
Wait now, wait. May I ask you one question? You say we get up. May I ask you one question now? I want to let me use typical example.
We have 5 minutes to round up. 5 minutes.
Okay. I don't want to mention name. Somebody, left Europe to start a business in Nigeria, a transport business in Nigeria, and it started with just 10 buses, and about 6 of those buses collapsed on the way because of bad roads. And this company couldn't get insurance that they provide here in the Western world to protect businesses. And this person, about 2 of the 5 remaining buses was stolen, was taken away by the drivers, and the security agent could not provide this person because they were accomplices of it. And this guy had to come back and start again. How can you describe that kind of situation?
Now, very clear. You say one person left and go and fund the company, only him. So it become the one that manufactured the tire, that manufacture the tube, that manufacture the steering, that manufacture the engine. You see the reason that things is not working for us. May I use your own state to give you an example? And I said, let's say 4 or 5 persons come together.
I beg still talk. Let me still talk some more.
All right, my brother.
5 minutes remaining. So Paul Dua and Oga Prince Collins, I think we too, both of you get the same, get points. You know me say this one is right, this one is completely wrong. And Paul Dua, like the example where Paul Dua they give him, You get one university, yes, I think now for Botswana. You know, say when they want to build that university, everybody contributed something. How? If you not get money, if you get shoe, you go sell shoe. Some people sell cow, some people sell goat. When they build the university finish, everybody will contribute. They write their name in front of that university. That one is just to buttress within power do what they talk. But also to have a functional society, it doesn't have to be individualistic. The government, the people in power, and I make with the votes, all of us will submit our power to government. So wetin we expect be say government go use that power wey we submit give them, they do wetin go better for everybody. And part of the thing wey dem go do wey go better for everybody, it is creating the enabling environment. And wetin be this enabling environment? You see, wetin they call security. Security not really just mean say may you dey protect people, may bad thing not happen. Security of everything, security of your businesses, security
Yeah,
of your
financial
people.
security, all of
Yeah,
them.
security of, for example, now like that road, now security. If you get good road, you are sure say okay, if anything happen on the road, you go get insurance. Security of insurance will dey function. If you get your motor get accident, anything happen, you know there's a system that will take care of those things. And even business protection. You see, if you get business, like get the way your business go be, if you dey even dey employ people, government go even dey give you some tax credit because say you dey employ people. And also, you see, this electricity wey they talk about. You see, Padua was just making very important point about that water supply. We say if everybody come together for the country wey me dey so, if you get solar panel, solar, you contribute your solar, whatever electricity. Government go see wetin you use and wetin you remain, then go pay you for that one. They go pay you.
Exactly.
They go pay you for the extra electricity where you generate, put for the system. So even if you not even generate free put for the system, if you want even do solar self, government will support you to do solar. So if you see, I mean, the points I'm trying to make in this instance is that it's not whether Paudua is absolutely correct and Prince Collins is absolutely wrong. Is that the two have an intersection. It is a
Yeah.
mix of both ideas that builds the society. There has to be contribution from people and there has to be a contribution from the government. Both contributions have to run pari passu. You know, there has to be an intermarriage, intertwining of this idea. That's where you have a functional society. Like the model Paudua, the model or the model Paudua was proposing, is if you have that kind of model, collective ownership. So
Yeah,
it
cooperative, by way of cooperative society.
maybe something like that.
Yeah,
It now
I understand.
becomes difficult for people to loot those things because it belongs to all of us. It becomes difficult for people to play with those things because they know that lives depends on those things. So that is how a functional society ought to function. You see, the Western world we talk about is not just about government. Everybody played their role. There's somewhere, I think it's in Trafalgar Square in London. It's a England expect everybody to play their role. It's a signboard, it's written there. Everybody means you see something, you say something. You don't support crime. During election, if all of us, if we play our role properly during election, you wouldn't want to take money from politicians so that you vote for them. And this idea of saying you need your agent at the polling station so that they don't do this, they don't steal this, they don't steal ballots. I've seen elections being conducted in Western world. People just go and vote. The polling agents, they are expected to do the right thing. Voting
Yes, my
is
brother, because those, another thing to add to what you are saying, because these people are strongly empowered. They've been empowered.
And see, it is even so. It's even so. I don't even know how to put it in Ireland. Okay, it's even so. I don't know how to put it in Denmark. If they do election, you don't go know. You go waka inside, go library. Where then they vote now? Library staff. Nobody say this one will be safe election. They come. Don't come go the employ party agent, police agent. No, now people where don't already they work for library there. Now then go direct to say go see where you go vote.
People don't do on normal ground. No issue. No employment of extra blah blah blah.
No, this one you budget billion to INEC every. So it is so we don't end up now. So it is a role for everybody to play.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Harvey. I think the total for me, empowerment and human development.
Don't finish. Let's start another.
No. I just want to conclude that without empowerment and human development, nothing they work.
Mr. Collins, it's good to have you. Welcome back.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
And I was sorry we overshot with like 7 minutes. So we are handing over to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. That was a good conversation. Thank you so much, everyone that came into the platform today. We've come to the end of this broadcast. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, Moderator, Oga Prince Collins. It's good to hear from you, Oga Chris.
Sorry, Mr. Nagawa, you check your this your WhatsApp with me. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone that came into the platform. I want to say we are very, very grateful for your time with us. And those of you that called in, thank you, Madam Deborah. Thank you, Mr. Joseph OG, Madam Emmy. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for always being there for us, and thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you. I love the mother. I appreciate every one of you right there. Mr. Chris, thank you. Mr. Chris Collins, thank you very much. You send it 100,000 naira. Abu Azi, if you are there, please help us to take the record. Thank you very much, Prince Collins. God bless you, sir. We are very, very grateful for this. Your pocket never, ever run dry. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Abuazi, please take a record of that. 100,000 naira for Prince Collins. Yes, appreciate you all. Mother of Mommy Diaspora, my lovely mother, once again. Thank you very much for that you do. Abuazi, thank you very much for that you do. Michael and Amaro, thank you very much. Mother Stella, Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Divine Cross, Black Panther, Light, Fighters of Okpebholo, and many, many more. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Joseph OG, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful, Stephanie Ojek, Blessed Lady. Thank you, my people. Same girl met there. Thank you. God bless you all. Okay, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so we can continue from where we stop. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Allow us to end the show now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Good night. Bye for now.
In this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. I make a dey fear my God. I make a dey fear my Maker.